What is up, everyone? Happy Wednesday. You know what time it is. It's time for the AEW Dynamite watch along on Wednesday, July 29th. I'm Denise, and we are here to have a damn good time. All right, everyone. So, heads up, we are, let me see, about 3 minutes away from the show starting. And we got a couple of things that have been announced for today. So let's kind of look at the card really quickly, just so that we can get an idea of what the hell is going on today's show. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see what we got. Okay, so we're obviously going to be hearing from Kenny Omega. That's like the really big thing. And every time Kenny Omega's on, like, you just never know what's going to happen. Of course, we're off the heels of Redemption. We're also going to be having a celebration for Willow Nightingale, our brand new AEW Women's World Champion, of course. Then we're also going to have an AEW World Trios Championship match, the Demand versus the Conglomeration. Then we also have the TBS Championship on the line, Maya World, the newly crowned champion, versus Persephone. Then we also have a triple threat for the AEW National Championship, and that's going to include Jungle Jack Perry versus Nick Wayne versus the champion, of course, Andrade El Idolo. And then we're also going to be seeing a sit-down where Renee is going to be interviewing the Young Bucks, Cage, and Cope. And we are in Detroit, so I know that also, I think they said Rhino is going to be on the show today. I think I saw that on F4W or something. And then also there's one more thing. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of people wondering like if we're going to see the Motor City Machine Guns today. So I guess that's like another thing to like keep an eye out on, and see if that even happens. We'll find out. Get the audio ready. Hold on, everyone. Oh, that's super loud. Okay, let me mute it in the meantime. All right, anyways, let me go ahead and see who's in here, who's hanging out with us, and who's ready to watch some Dynamite. All right, if you're a sicko, light it up in the chat, everyone. Throw it up with the sickos. Where the, you know how like the DJ at the club is always saying, where them hoes at? Instead, where them sickos at? If you are a sicko, please let us know. All righty, BTW, we got Dan. Let's go. What up, Dan? He says, is Denise still with Busted Open? Yes. Everybody and their mothers, guys, I might blow my brains out if one more person asks me the same question. You have no idea, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but everybody has been texting me. Everyone that I see in person, I kid you not, it's been the number one question that I've been asked, like everywhere in my life, like not just online, like in person too. And I'm just like, yes. Thank you, Dan. We also got Sheldon Jackson in the building. What up, Sheldon? Thank you for being here. Also, happy to see you hanging out with us yesterday on the Patreon meet and greet. We also got Henry Kiernan. What up, Henry? He says, hey, Denise and Reg, how are you guys? AEW, LFG. All right, let me bring the audio in. All right, guys, let me know how that sounds for everybody. If that sounds good, please let your girl know. Juan Ortega says, Denise at the salon, are you still on Busted Open? Guys, I feel like it was funny because like in my mind, I didn't think people would be asking. Like I just thought everyone would know. But I was like, yeah, when I pop up on the radio on Saturday, they'll know. We have new champions across the board here tonight in AEW. All right, cool. Everyone's saying the audio's good. All right, cool. Awesome. If you guys need it louder or lower, please do not be shy and let me know. BTW, Reg is not here with us today. He is running from the grind once again. Shocker. Reg was visited by his mom today, so he's hanging out with his mom today. He's not hanging out with the moms. He's hanging out with his mom. Thank you, Henry. We also got Victaru here, DWO member for 18 months. What up, Victaru? He says, what's up, DWO peeps and queens? Happy 18 months with me. Yeah! And Victaru also gifted 10 DWO memberships. Victaru, that is so fucking cool, man. You come in here almost every stream, drop a bomb on us, and it's always like the best thing ever. So thank you, Victaru. I could never say thank you enough. By the way, they announced John Moxley versus Commander. We also got Henry Kiernan who says, Denise, thank you for letting me in the DWO. Hey, man. It's open for all. It's open for all. Thank you, Henry.
No, the Death Riders.
All right, I'm gonna have to pay attention, by the way, to these replays because I still didn't watch Redemption, so I'm like catching up today. So I'm literally seeing all of this for like the first time. There's just been a lot going on. But let me know what you guys thought about Redemption. I know everybody's been sending in like kind of mixed reviews on the show.
Just like they did to Brian Danielson.
Absolutely.
But I know that, but I want to hear from like the hardcore fans. Like I legit want to hear from the people that tune in every week to watch AEW and what they thought about the show, which that means they as in you guys. John. I love how no matter what is happening, whatever drama is happening, Marina's still in there like all super chill and stuff. Okay, we got some people saying it was okay, it was good. Speed Pump wasn't their best show, but had some good moments. We got Miss WB Girl says, I liked it when Will Ospreay turned on the Death Riders. Melissa says 8 out of 10. Yeah, I did hear from a lot of people that they thought it was the weakest AEW show. But again, a weak AEW show is still like a pretty damn good show though. But I had a...
before he gets you.
I had I think like Kenny hitting the one-winged angel, by the way, on Will Ospreay is good shit, man. I think we needed that from Kenny. I think Kenny's been too nice. You know what I mean? Like he's been too nice and too sweet. I kind of like seeing Kenny with some edge here.
His championship, you are trying to take everything he's worked for his entire life. You are trying to eradicate him. I've given you everything I can give you. I just wanted you to be prepared. I wanted you to see it. I wanted you to get it before it got
I feel like the ending of Redemption
was
was something that a lot of people said that I saw a lot of people say they actually liked though. So, like the ending didn't hit with people because they heated shit up with Will and Kenny, and then also Will, you know, no longer being part of the Death Riders. That's sick. I like that. So I think they probably I feel like they nailed it with the ending of Redemption.
To Redemption. Right now, I'm trying to catch up with Will Ospreay to see exactly where he's standing.
My God, I love Renee with her updo. What? Oh no, Renee, quick, throw yourself in the middle. John Moxley will not strike Will if Renee is like right in front of Will. John Moxley has the "I told you so" face.
Hey, young boy Billy,
Ah! Daniel Garcia, what a chump. Look at Pac. Pac's like, you motherfucker, you played us.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I mean, he already did, though. Renee, quick! Get in the middle, Renee! Save William!
You don't get to pull the trigger for me.
Oh, I like that. Oh, yeah! Yeah! He gave him back the patch. My Billy Goat is free! He's free!
So? Well, looks like you've got it all figured out then.
Will Ospreay finally came of age, guys. This was a coming of age story. He's got it all figured out now. He's grown up right before our eyes. Poor Daniel Garcia. He looked like a baby.
Excuse me, Will, I do just need to
Okay,
follow up
now
with
Renee gets involved. Girl. Hey, Hangman!
yeah, I was going to give you hell for it,
Oh.
you guys, but I don't know the thing anymore. Is it? Look, I just want
Don't
to catch
forget
up
there's
because
sexual tension between
I know what it
Hangman
feels
and
like to
Will.
be in your shoes right now. the entire world in front of you. And it feels impossible to do it alone. And that is not how, like, half of this roster let me feel last year. It's not how you let me feel. So I'm not going to stick my nose in your business. And you know that the World Championship is just not going to be something that I'm focused on anymore. But
what? Well, I mean, we
need
knew
anything,
that, right? But still.
let me know. Okay.
Oh, my heart.
I appreciate that, but I've got a lot on my plate right now. The United Empire boys are mad at me. I'm going to have these guys breathing down my neck. And I can't trust Kenny. So I can't trust you. So I appreciate it. I'm going to do this on my own.
No, I want them to be like, okay. Ooh. This is where my fanfic starts.
Right. I'll be honest with you, you are one of the best that I have ever been in the ring with. I mean it. And I know that, at least for me, sometimes the deciding factor is if you believe it. Right. I know that you're going to walk into Wembley, the bell is going to ring, and you are going to be the best that you have ever been. Or you're going to die. Sorry, I'm kidding. You got this. I mean it, you got it.
Thanks, man.
Guys, my heart, I can't handle this. All right. Hangman and Will Ospreay having a moment after God knows how long, and them being like literally my favorite match ever that's ever happened in the history of AEW. I'm sorry, but I need this.
Endorsement
Pump
of Will Ospreay.
Hangman Page and Will Ospreay as friends into my blood. Please stick the syringe in and make it happen. All right, good start so far, guys. Good start. We got Matt Raikeel. What up, Matt? Good to see you yesterday on the Patreon meet and greet, by the way. He says, on vacation from Orlando watching Dynamite after a long travel day. Florida heat is no joke. If I hear Motor City tonight, I'll scream from Orlando. We're going to hear Matt screaming in our homes if the Motor City machine guns come out today. And you, dude, stay hydrated while you're out in Florida. I feel like right now, almost every single state, it feels like, is going through some sort of heat wave or something. I know everybody's like in the 80s and the 90s. You name it, it's happening, okay? Like, it's really hot everywhere. So be careful out there. Stay hydrated, especially Florida, because it gets really, really humid over there. So stay safe and enjoy your vacation. We got Dr. Summer Vibes 1990 who says, finally, Kenny Omega is a heel again. I say Kenny Omega is going to stay as AEW World Champion. Oh, damn. That's a bold prediction. Look, my friend, I love Kenny Omega. I'm very happy he's a heel. But my Billy Goat needs to finally get that AEW World Championship. So I think fans are going to be passionate at All In. I think they needed this for Kenny. And I think the fans are going to be like, I hope that a lot of fans kind of think a little bit like you. Because if we all go into it being like, oh, yeah, Will Ospreay's totally winning, then that kind of ruins a little bit of the surprise, I think, maybe. So I think it's kind of good if some people think Kenny's winning, but he's not winning. Will Ospreay's winning. Thank you, Dr. Summer Vibe. We also got Spike Hunter, by the way, who gifted a DWO membership. Thank you, Spike. We also got Dr. Summer Vibes for a gift. Thank you for gifting the jewels. Thank you. Oh my gosh, and also 5 memberships. Guys, we haven't even been on the stream yet for that long, and we've already gotten like 16 gifted memberships. You have no idea how incredible that is, because that helps build community here on this channel, and that is huge. People get really happy when they get gifted a membership, so thank you so much for doing that. Look at the How You Know chants, bro. They're super loud. Yeah, I agree, by the way. We got David here, David Montalvo, who says the Detroit crowd is very hot tonight. Yeah. By the way, we also got Grapple Geekery, who says eating flounder and hanging with the DWO for 39 months. Yes. Today I had a barbecue chicken salad. It was actually really good. I've never had a barbecue chicken salad, but it was really good. And then also, I tried Celsius today for the very first time. I tried the peach Celsius, and this is not an ad by any means. By the way, we're starting off with the triple threat. So, obviously not expecting a title change at all here, but this should be a fun, fast-paced match, though. And we need to keep Andrade going out there, getting his defenses, getting his TV time, put him up there as a top champion. But anyways, yeah, so Celsius was really good today. So if I got a little extra energy today, just know it's because I chugged the Celsius.
Before the action gets too far.
Thank you, Grapple Geekery.
Is presented by Mortal Kombat 2. Available now.
See, look. Hey, we're already started off with a super kick.
The champion, Andrade El Idolo.
Can you imagine if we tried to do a super kick counter on AEW?
Jack Perry came in this thing.
I think the limit does not exist. The limit does not exist.
Wild Canadian destroyer we saw.
Also, thank you so much to Arthur Andrew for the jewels, Errol Smith for all of the jewels. Thank you so much.
So many crazy things that you think that how can they come back? But speaking of coming back, watch out behind Nick.
Yeah, Wayne. I'm very happy to see Nick Wayne, by the way. I feel like it's been too much time without having seen Nick. Plus, he's such a talented kid.
Oh, wait. Jack Perry sneaks in.
That's the issue when it's
which is fun. I also kind of see Jack Perry a little bit as a kid too. Not like Nick Wayne level, but still a young fella.
Over Nick Wayne and Jack Perry.
BTW, we got Ben Snapper. What up, Ben? It's been a second. Where you been? Where you been, Ben? He says Nick Wayne has been on TV lately without his mother. Do you think Reg has anything to do with this? Reg has officially. That's why Reg is not here. Shayna's not here. Reg is not here. What's going on? Is that a coincidence? Or is Reg finally having his dreams come true? Thank you, Ben. Hope you're doing good, man.
On his feet and taking out Jack Perry in the process. Nick landed. He got planted hard there.
How you know? How you know? Okay, here we go. He's got a redhead today in the crowd, guys. A redhead.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. She kind of looks like the Little Mermaid. Shout out to Ariel. Ariel in the crowd.
Wayne lands on his feet, intercepts the right hand from Andrade.
Nice. Oh, fuck. Nick Wayne kind of did a little nasty on his knee.
Yeah, you could see.
BTW do got IGN Suko. What up, IGN Suko? IJN Suko. He says Redemption was okay. Like the matches were good. Maybe some dragged a little bit, but overall pretty mid pay-per-view. But still enjoyed very well. But Ospreay looks like a major dick now. Wait, you feel like he looks like a dick now with the Death Riders? But I kind of like it though in a way. Like today when he handed him back the patch and when he told him, "You don't pull the trigger for me," and the way he said he doesn't trust anybody, including Hangman Page, I really like that. I feel like it adds layers to Will Ospreay because for the most part, Will Ospreay, character-wise, is always happy. He's always the bruv guy, the let's go and have fun, and I'm going to make sex jokes and really funny things, right? That's Will Ospreay. We haven't seen this Will Ospreay on AEW TV, a more jaded, not wanting to trust anybody Will Ospreay. Thank you, IJN Suko.
At All in London live on pay-per-view on HBO Max.
Well, that's huge news about the Casino Gauntlet match. And these three amigos here. Hi, Andrade showing respect to the late, great Eddie Guerrero. He's trying to finish it off. He does.
Nice.
Three amigos.
Also, thank you so much to Errol Smith for the jewels. We got Grapple Geekery here who says, I enjoyed it, but Willow should have won with the Babe, with the power bomb, and they should have had women's tag match instead of the lame maker. Oh, damn, Grapple Geekery. That's right. You hate, that's right. I forgot you hate Chris Jericho. That's right. Oh, nice. Yeah, Nick Wayne's got a good tan going. It's not like a Matt Cardona tan, but it's like a natural tan, you know?
Natural championship continues. Don't go anywhere.
All right, we're on a commercial break. And so far, the opening match is pretty fire. Thank you so much, Grapple Geekery, for your thoughts on the Redemption show. We also got IGN Suko here who says, Hangman on my screen in the big 2026. I haven't seen bro since 2019. He wasn't even gone that long, but it feels like he was gone that long. And especially when he came back on Collision and then we didn't really hear anything after that. I was starting to wonder what Hangman's situation was with AEW. I was starting to wonder, like, are we good? Are we good here? But now that he had this moment with Will Ospreay, I'm feeling a lot better about how they're going to get Hangman Page back into the title program, because there's no way that they can keep Hangman Page out of the title program forever. I'm sorry, but they cannot do that. That would be such a disservice to Hangman. We got Grapple Geekery here who says, do we think it's New Day for the Motor City Machine Guns? I do think it's a new day for the Motor City Machine Guns. I hope so. Fingers crossed. I mean, those guys, dude, it's funny because like they've always had a lot of respect from wrestling fans. People have always been really big fans of the Motor City Machine Guns, including myself. And when they went to WWE, I was surprised by how fast they won the tag titles. And I feel like they won the tag titles very fast because they had a lot of buzz going into WWE. Like there was a lot of people that were saying, oh my God, I can't believe they finally did it. You know, the team that inspired so many other teams finally made it to WWE. This is huge, long overdue. You name it. That was the conversation around them. And I thought, oh, sweet. Like things are getting started hot for them. Cool. But then as time went on, they weren't really given anything. They kind of became backstage guys. And you can tell that it really wasn't looking good for the Motor City Machine Guns anymore. And when they were released from WWE, like I really wasn't that surprised. I mean, I felt bad, but I wasn't surprised based off how they used them on TV. And well, we all know, basically after that, now we're just kind of waiting to see when they're going to pop up once again. Tracy WV here says, I'm so happy. Will and Hangman, hubba hubba, my number one and my number two. Tracy's heart probably grew like 20 sizes during that segment. Tracy's like, hey girl, when are you going to start writing that fanfic? Let me know when you're going to start writing that fanfic so I can subscribe. Thank you, Tracy. Also, thank you to Henry Kiernan, Errol Smith, and Henry Kiernan for all the jewels. We got Melissa Cabello here says, William needs backup. What about William needs backup. What about Swerve Strickland and Hangman Page? I don't know, guys, but I wouldn't be surprised, though. Hear me out. I wouldn't be surprised if they circle back with Swerve and Hangman. And I say this because right now, Swerve and Hangman don't really got anything going on. I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of heat up once again, maybe heading into All In. I don't know. Throwing that out there as a potential idea. And then Will clearly is rejecting the help, but I think some way, somehow, Hangman Page might still have his back. We'll see. Thank you, Melissa. Also, thank you to Daryl for gifting a DWO membership. We're now at 16 gifted memberships.
Wasn't just the ropes he was stuck on. It was pretty interesting.
Yeah, it sure was.
Powerbomb drives down. Nick Wayne with that damaged neck.
Right.
Yeah.
We got delayed grads here. Says Swerve is on that serious heel trip, but he hates the Death Riders. Yeah, there you go. He does. I mean, he was the one who called out. He was the one who called out Will Ospreay and basically said, like, what the hell are you doing?
He'll just retain his title quickly, because he was in control, but Perry's fighting his butt off here. Jack Perry, overhand chop on Andrade, though. Balanced precariously on the ropes, now drops down to the apron, but Nick Wayne comes charging in. Andrade grids him with a Gamangiri.
Sorry, guys. I have a text I needed to respond to.
Perry.
Oh, shit, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, dude. Both of those back landed really fucking nasty on the outside. Yeah, justified. Tony Khan, go tweet, because those were justified holy shit chants.
It's always been a great wrestling town for decades upon decades, so they don't disappoint. Detroit's always awesome.
How you know? How you know it's justified holy shit chants?
He's hurting. Yeah.
We got Juan Ortega who says, ouch, that landing. Kitty Michael says, ouch. Juan Ortega says, ouch, my hips. I've fallen and I can't get up. Help.
Dead weight there. Splash across the lower back. Not easy to move dead
weight. It's been a second since I've seen a landing like both of those back to back.
And he landed it on Andrade. Leg is hooked deep. 2.
Nice.
Perry intervenes.
You know, guys, I'm not so sure that Andrade was kicking out there. I mean, he was hurting.
And again, the thing is, Jack Perry is not trying to save Andrade. Jack Perry is trying to keep the opportunity open for himself to leave here with that national title.
ATW, we do got Mctaro here. Says, I'm very disappointed with Reg running away from the grind. LOL, hope he had fun. Sad old Reg, lol. Yeah, he messaged me like a couple of hours today, and his opening sentence was, hey, I'm running from the grind. So he knows he's running from the grind. But it's fine. He's spending time with his mom. Let's not forget, family comes first. Thank you, Mctaro. All right, now they're going for a chop fest. I feel like this was a nice reintroduction to bringing back Nick Wayne on Dynamite, you know? Putting him in this kind of a matchup where he gets to shine on his own. Kind of remind people that he's still one of the guys that's the future of AEW because he's so fucking young. I like this because, one, it reminds people Nick Wayne is still, you know, a young guy that's a future of AEW, as I just said. It reminds people that Jungle Boy Jack Perry is still a very, you know, entertaining wrestler. And then for Andrade, I'm just happy he's out here defending his championship, his newly won championship, and I want to see him, you know, go out there and have a. I want Andrade to go after and defend as much possible. Like, I want to see him be a type of champion like Darby, like Kyle Fletcher, who are always going out there and defending their championship belts. Because if we ever want to get Andrade as AEW World Champion, that is how you get there, by just going out there and having matches like this every week.
Very close to winning the match. So he's
also, thank you so much to Dragon Knight for the jewels.
One of the great veterans, no doubt about that. I think it's great that he has a singles championship here in AEW now.
Oh, but Nick Wayne again highlighting the jeopardy of a three-way match. Andrade turned around, didn't even realize Nick Wayne was there, and greeted him with a boot. Now Wayne charging in. Andrade.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Yo, that was a very cool sequence. Oh, damn. This match is fucking fire. What the fuck? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I knew this match was going to be good, but I didn't think it was going to be this good. Kind of overexceeded my expectations.
3 times. Jack Perry looking for the trifecta.
Nice.
Caught more of Wayne than Andrade, but he caught them both, and he's not done.
He's not fucking. He's still fucking going. He's not even gassed. No gas. They're not gassed, but they're all gas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got James here who says crowd is not dead. Definitely not dead. They're alive.
Wants to reclaim that national championship Liger bomb, and no.
Well, Detroit is like the place where they make cars and shit. Motor City. Motor City. So they gotta have their fucking motors going, you know what I mean? We got Arthur Andrews says this crowd has got so much energy.
Honoring AEW family member Rebel, who was diagnosed with ALS earlier this year.
Yeah, very happy that they're gonna do a show for Rebel, by the way. Very, very happy.
You can also be there for the last stop before AEW's All Out in Indianapolis, Indiana, at the Fishers Event Center. And All Out returns to the Now Arena in Chicago, Illinois, Saturday, September 26th. Tickets available at AEWTIS.com. Andrade and Lillard with the upper hand.
Hey, what's up, Hassan Butler? He says Detroit is pretty crazy. Dragon Knight says keep your motor going with Blue Chew. And if you want to have a hot three-way with your motor running,
for sure. Excellent.
BlueChew.com. Promo code Denise. Those, baby, those. Those.
Perry came up clutching that knee. I think he had to jump over the cameraman in order to make the break, but he did make the break.
I mean, he is our Jungle Boy. He's like fucking Tarzan.
Now coming in. Dia de los Muertos. Perry got wiped out. Oh, roll up. Nick Wayne from behind the rope. The feet on the
Hey, Nick.
No,
how dare you try to get a win with the foot on the ropes. Oh, shit. It's over. It's over. Ah, dude, that was good. Those fucking guys went like at full 100% speed. Full speed right there, man. Full speed.
As the first defense.
All right, I got to tweet about this.
Is never easy.
All right, what should I tweet, y'all?
He had double the work
Andrade versus
still
Nick
excels.
Wayne
Yeah, he
versus
definitely did.
Jack Perry.
And sold that
Was-
ring, by the way, from MJF. That's stolen property.
Finish him.
The move of the night is presented by Mortal Kombat 2. Available now on HBO Max. The DM delivered by Andrade El Idolo and the first defense of the national championship in the books. Andrade done like this.
Finish him.
That's how you do it, my friend.
Finish him.
Yes. Ooh, that was pretty good.
Okay, hold on, guys. I'm putting Andrade versus Nick Wayne versus Jack Perry was so good. I knew it would be, but it even exceeded my expectations.
Congratulations to you,
Loving Andrade
El Idolo, not only for the big win
as
on Sunday,
champ.
defending the title here tonight. How you feeling?
All right.
How I feel?
Yes.
How you
I
know?
feel tranquilo.
Hey, no pasa nada.
You know
Tranquilo.
Why is that?
Because I screw MGF. I screw Don Callis. I can fight anyone, but I will be the best national champion ever.
I also know you've had your designs of becoming AEW World Champion. We announced coming up, fans, at All In London, we are going to have a casino gauntlet match. The winner will get a title shot.
Oh, nice. Number
And I
one
know
contender.
you said you will
Cool.
face anybody. There'll be a qualifying match next week in your hometown of Mexico for the number one position.
Oh, that's right. They're in Mexico next week. What the fuck? That's
Something
already
you,
happening.
think you would like?
Tony, I have one question.
I love this, guys. I'm so happy for him.
How you know?
Yo, I need to get an interview with Andrade, by the way. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to reach out later tonight. See if I get lucky. Especially right before the Mexico show, right? Wouldn't you say like, hey, let's send Andrade with Denise. Let's fucking go. By the way, we got Michael Dominguez here who says the What No Way guy on YouTube had a fan show up at his house. Crazy people think y'all influencers are real friends. Boundaries. Stay safe, Dee Dee. Yo, anybody comes to my house,
awful lot from the tag
shank
champs.
you. All right, maybe that's a little much, but actually maybe not. Thank you, Michael.
Too much. Ladies, this isn't oily talking. You know what we're here for. And there really isn't much else to say other than that, is there? Come on. I mean, they're undefeated. We're undefeated. They have their beautiful belts. And guess what? We want them. And quite frankly, girls, you've been avoiding us for far too long. As for MIT, pick any of the 2 out of the 3 you want and we'll happily beat the piss out of you on Collision. Brawling Birds style. But hey, Megan and Lena, listen up, you pair of overgrown slags. Whenever we see you, wherever we see you, ball up your knuckles, girls, because it's time to brawl. Let's have it, mate. Let's have it.
Sweet.
Visit BMW.
All right, let me mute the commercials here. We got Grapple Geekery who says, I'm actually a big Jericho fan from WCW to the Inner Circle. From the Jericho Appreciation Society to the present, I have hated watching him take up the time for the women needed. I get it. I feel like a lot of people, for a long time on AEW, they were over over Chris Jericho. When he came back, it felt like people were back on board again. And I feel like maybe even though the majority of the people are back on board, there's probably still a few, including yourself, that's like, nah, I'm still out. Thank you, Grapple Geekery. We got Jonathan in the house who goes, how you know? Thank you, Jonathan. We got Razor2910 here who says, just a prediction. Don't hate me for this. I think it may be Swerve versus Jericho. Here's the thing. I would not hate that because I actually think that would be a good program. In fact, I remember when Jericho, was it Jericho? Yeah. When Jericho came back to AEW, or like when we thought he was gonna maybe go to WWE, I put out a video and I was like, these are the people that I think Chris Jericho is gonna end up feuding with. And I had mentioned Ricochet as one of them. And the other person that I had mentioned in there too was Swerve Strickland. Because they've never, like that I know of, I don't think they've ever had a match. So I feel like that could definitely be potential there. Honestly, I don't hate it, Razor. Like, yeah, I think it's possible. Thank you, Razor. We also got Extra B here who says, that venue makes me miss Timeless Tony Storm, because she'd be out there, saying things about tits and throwing shoes and God knows what else, and orgies and orgasms, and I don't even know what else she'd be saying, but she'll be saying stuff. Thank you. We got Errol Smith here. Thank you for the gold coin. We got Jay and Gwen who says, love this for my boy Nick Wayne, future TNT champ. Amen. Give him like a few months, give him like 2-3 months of just consistency, and then bam, or maybe even less than that in TNT champ, Also, thank you to Dr. Summer Vibes and the Dead Man. What up, dude? Thank you for the jewels. We got Tiffany here who says, hey, Denise, happy Wednesday. Loved your interview with Kyle and his facial expressions when you brought up how you felt about other wrestlers. Yeah, I'm still working on the clips right now. We're a little bit behind. Myself and my editor are currently behind at the moment because I haven't told you guys, but I have 3 interviews that are currently waiting to be done to go up. I have 3 interviews that were just shot not too long, like literally like within the last 24 hours that need to go up. I still got the Kyle clips that got to go up. Like there's so much content that I have right now that still needs to get fancied up and shimmied up and ready to go. So keep an eye out for that. The clips will be coming for Kyle soon. And then also, yeah, I was so happy, guys, that I got that sit down with Kyle. You guys know, 1, that I'm a big fan of his work, but 2, that I'm trying to get more long form sit down interviews with talent, because I genuinely feel that because I watch the product every week, I can talk about it. Actually, speaking of the devil, here they are. So I was genuinely like really happy to get to talk to Kyle and get into his mind about his philosophy of his matches. Thank you, Tiffany, for watching that.
I don't know what you were watching, but I certainly didn't lose my match this past Sunday. I actually retained my international championship without anybody else's.
I think that's Sky Blue's crown, is it not?
Becoming the greatest international champion of all time.
Well said, Kyle. And yeah, we took some L's, but that's part of the wrestling business, Renee. I mean, you're not a rookie here. Listen, Mark Davis, the good news is he's angry, angrier than I've ever seen him. And I can't wait to see what happens. And, you famously said, don't need the family. And we learned a good lesson. Sometimes, my friend, we all need family. And the sky's the limit for you. That's all I know. Got a lot of talent.
Listen, Don, I appreciate that. Obviously, it doesn't feel good to lose, but it feels great that I was able to go toe-to-toe with one of the best ever in the main event.
Kenny fucking Omega.
That is not going to be the last time that the Jet is headlining pay-per-views around here. You know that?
I know it.
So I'm going to take a step back and appreciate the little things, and I'm still a champion.
Yeah, but I think it's inspired by Sky, because she wears similar stuff.
You can say the same, Kyle, because you and Speedball is tied in singles action. And we both know that one step, it's going to be some trouble.
I wouldn't worry about any trouble, Kev. I'd focus on keeping your own title for now, actually, because this international championship will never leave the family.
Oh, a little tension there, guys.
Mere moments.
There's Okada.
Kyle was right. The international title will stay in the family.
All right, by the way, we got Mishi here. Thank you, Mishi, for the jewels. Very nice of you. We got Mr. GRK Chef 13 who says Andrade needs to be in the AEW championship picture. And he will be, man. I genuinely believe that. That's what I want this reign as national champ to set up for him. Like, I want Tony to see him and be like, yo, oh shit. Fans are really liking what he's doing. Thank you, Mr. GRK Chef. We got Dr. Summer Vibes 1990 who says AEW Grand Slam Mexico next week. I'm excited. Yo, me too, man. I think, you know what? We're going to go all out on this stream. How about that? I'm going to, jazz it up. I'm going to put, Mexican flags and decorations for overlay. Come in my green and red. We're going to jazz it up and really, really make it feel like Mexico is in this stream, you know? Thank you, Dr. Summer Vibes. We also got Grapple Geekery who says, your boy Luke Owen is out on Jericho. Luke Owen is a very interesting fella. That's all I've got to say. But yeah, honestly, I'm not surprised that he is. I'm not surprised. Having heard his wrestling, like his taste in wrestling for a long time, I'm not surprised. Thank you, Grapple Geekery. We got Jacob Tatum here who says, I'm so excited for Will Ospreay standing up to the Death Riders and finally standing on his own. And is Kenny a heel or a babyface plus Dave Travels, Denise? I kind of think he's a little bit heelish, but Will Ospreay kind of feels that way too. But the fact that he did that to Will does make me feel like he's heelish. But at the same time, Will was super fucking rude to Kenny Omega, so maybe it's justified. Thank you, Jacob.
Extremely well as a tag
team. Let's go.
Allies and former AEW World Tag Team Champions.
We got Platinum Nick says Kenny is a tweener.
Joining them from Montreal, Quebec, Canada.
You're crazy, Sask Rider. He says Denise should wear a mask for the whole Grand Slam show. You're crazy. Absolutely not. Not in this fucking heat. No way, Jose. I'm sweating right now, and I have no mask on. Can you imagine if I had a mask on right now? I'd be sweating fucking buckets.
Make our return to Mexico City and Arena, Mexico.
Oh, nice. They're doing Kyle versus Speedball.
For Grand Slam.
That's interesting.
Next Wednesday night, 8/7 Central on TBS and HBO Max. We had such an amazing time in Mexico last year, Tony. Can't wait to get back to CDMX.
By the way, we got Dr. Summer Vibes here who says Kyle Fletcher's my favorite AEW wrestler. I respect him and he's freaking awesome and badass in the ring. Yo, he's my number 2, bro. 1, Will. 2, Kyle. 3, Darby. That's my top 3. My 4 and 5, they kind of they change every couple of months.
Scholar, Taz. I've always said that about you.
Thank you, Dr. Summer Vibes. But yeah, that was one of the things that I spoke about with Kyle during his interview, how I genuinely feel, 1, that he really stepped up when Will Ospreay was away, and 2, that he's part of the names of the AEW roster that I genuinely feel is raising the bar of the quality that we want to see of pro wrestling on our Dynamite and Collision programming.
It seems that Kyle Fletcher has more than Speedball Mike Bailey to concern himself with.
Really? Is that what you think? Is that your expert? Yeah. You know, that's the non-wrestler in you.
We got Mr. Warped. What up, Mr. Warped? He says, too hot for the Bandito mask, Denise. Too fucking hot. No way. Plus, I just did my hair today, so absolutely not. Thank you, Mr. Warped.
Of Big Brody. And Jake Doyle and Cage. Look at this. Tandem suplex on Big Bad Brody King. I got to tell you, Don, unlike Shivani, I think that dissension amongst your family is a good thing. It's competitiveness. You know that. That's what drives athletes. Competitiveness.
That's right, Taz. We don't want people getting too comfortable in this family.
Brody King. There's a lot of people comfort around here, so I think it's smart what you do. Go ahead, Excalibur. You can speak again. I was agreeing with you.
Well said, Excalibur.
Speedball Mike Bailey. See the top. You see Shivani's lines. As now Speedball tags out to
what a coward Speedball is.
There goes Bandito.
He comes in for 3 seconds and tags right back out.
He won a ladder match. He won a 6-man ladder match on Sunday.
He's a coward.
Bandito's another one that we're all waiting for to eventually get into that AEW World Championship picture. But I think if he has like something go kind of viral like it has for Andrade, that would really help him because he's already got the skills. But now he just needs that thing. He needs his how you know moment.
Takes down Doyle and Cage.
Brody King is a menace.
Speedball Mike
by the way, we also got Hassan Butler. What up, Hassan? Good to have you on, by the way. He says, hey, Denise, glad to catch a stream. You heard the new name for Santos Escobar. I can see him coming to AEW and joining the Don Callis family, of course. Yeah, Romeo? Is it Romeo or is it Romeo? Like, what are we doing here? Romeo? I would assume it, or I'm not really sure how we're pronouncing it, but I did see that. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like he should have gone back to. I think he should have gone back to.
On Bandito now.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Is he gonna get it? Is he gonna get it? Bandito's trying to get Kyle.
Dead lift right here.
Great power by Bandito.
I thought he would go back to El Hijo del Fantasma, which I think, would have been sick, but I guess he's ready to do something different, something new.
Position to have a man that size.
Thank you, Hassan.
Those Bandito are super powerful guys, so I'm not shocked. That was impressive. Bandito climbs the ropes, rains down the right hands, but Fletcher slips between the legs. Bandito, though, voids. Geary sends Fletcher back into the ring, caught. Doyle charging in now. Brian Cage.
Oh shit!
Here we go. Break him.
Brian Cage, don't kill Bandito.
Bandito into the steel ring post.
Oh, what happened?
This trio's battle continues live on Dynamite.
Duh, what the fuck's going on with the cameraman? Cameraman got stuck on Bandito and Brian Cage, even though they weren't doing anything, and I can hear the crowd going, oh, but the camera was not moving. I don't know what happened there. Alrighty, VTW, we got Grapple Geekery here. It says, Piña Colada, Las Lucha con Apuestas. Wait, Peña Colada, Las Lucha con Apuestas versus Al Fakidor. What? Oh, man. What did I just read? We got Jay and Gwyn who says, you see Buddy Matthews is teasing a return soon. I have not seen that, but I mean, he can't be out forever, so I'm happy to see him come back eventually. But I did not see his return tease. Thank you, Jay. Alrighty, everyone. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get some. I want to give some shout outs here. See what everyone is. Yeah, we got Evolved here. Go ahead and send some thoughts in, guys. Whatever you got on your mind. Wrestling or non-wrestling related. Give some people some shout outs during the commercial break. We got Evolved HG7 here. Says, El Hijo del Fantasma is a recognizable name in Lucha. Feels like he might shoot himself in the foot with a name change. That's pretty much what I was thinking too. I thought to myself, damn, I feel that, I don't know, man. I feel like sometimes people just want to have these, I get it. I guess, because I felt the same way you did, but then I started to think to myself, I get it. People want to reinvent themselves. They feel like if they go back to something that they're not going to feel new. Like, I hate to say it, but people nowadays, they just want new. They want new and exciting and different. And so I think maybe that's why he decided to do the name change. I don't know. But I think I would have personally gone back to El Hijo del Fantasma, to be honest with you. Thank you, Evolved HC7. 318 Scooter throws the tomatoes at the cameraman. Yo, for reals. Arthur Andrew says, do you guys like the new name Zelina from Video Vignettes she's posted on YouTube? I did see that she changed her name, pretty much just the spelling of it. We got Sed here who says, Buddy is cleared. Good to know. Also, shout out to Talaj's channel who's hanging out with us. Really appreciate that. We got Arthur Andrews here who says, is it me or does anyone starting to hate Ricochet? You're barely hating on Ricochet? The didn't do it for you? Oh, man, that's so funny. Oh, thank you. Anthony says, fake adore. It's a Wrestle Talk thing. Got it. No wonder I was like, Pina Colada's my name. What is happening? Let's bring the audio back.
Temple in Detroit, Michigan. Trios battle underway. Don Callis family taking on Bandito, Brody King, and
we got Platinum Nick says, if Buddy's cleared, I hope they book him right this time. Well, at least he's not going to be in the shadows of Malachi Black and the House of Black.
To their strength advantage.
Yeah, no, they like I was saying, they have singled out Bandito. As tough as Bandito is, it's tough.
Yeah, James Evans says so many people with name changes. Dude, trying to keep up with all these name changes is crazy.
He tries to make it over the corner, trying to get a tag to either Brody or Speedball.
Also, what up? Shout out to Christina Sarmiento. We got Ricky Zaldivar. We also got your boy KJ. He says Kyle Fletcher's my favorite wrestler in AEW. Move over, Billy Goat. Let's belt up Protostar. Damn!
The top turnbuckle pad was shoulder first and then Clip Doyle. I'm not sure.
Nice. Cocaine, he says, not a fan of a bunch of luchadors being named El Hijo de. Bro, it's in the culture, man. You can't change the culture. That's the culture of Lucha Libre.
Champion can. Oh, no. Oh.
Big stomp by the
We got
38
Kilko says, are you guys going to all
Brian
in? I wish I could, man, but them flights to London, too expensive.
Trying to counter Cage with that super
We got
Cage
Alabama
lock
country
control
boy who says, can we see a New Day debut? Yo, I think it's coming. When it's coming, I don't know.
Yeah, fans want to see this. He's taking out both big men here.
Back fist from Brody. Just hammering down. Jake Doyle hammering Brian Cage as well.
Boy, Brody is quite the striker, to say the least. Look at this.
A big,
Nice.
rangy, strong, nasty man for sure.
Man, we got a lot of meat in the ring right now. Brody, Jake, Brian. It's them thick boys time. Let's go, thick boys. And if you want to be a thick boy, Blue Chew, promo code Denise.
He can win it right here.
Hard leg is hooked, and no, Brian Cage able to escape.
Well, Brian Cage, a
We got Grapple Geeker. He says, you lost a mass versus mass match with Lori Blake. When did that happen? Is this lore that I don't remember?
Nice job there, Cage.
Thank you, Grapple Geekery.
Oh.
Also, thank you to Tiffany for the sunshine, Henry for the silver star. Action here says, no bread, no water, just me.
In 1 week's time.
Not no more. Now we got feet with Speedball. Thank you, dude.
He's done. Brian Cage powerbombs Bailey in the corner.
Now it's going to be a feeding frenzy.
Yeah, once Cage got up, it was trouble for Speedball.
Oh, nice. We got Christina here. Says Christina, who says new to AEW. Thanks for cluing me into them, dude. Hell yeah, I love that. That happens a lot, by the way. It makes me happy whenever people are like, "Oh, I decided to watch this show. We saw your coverage, and it made me like it, or whatever." You know, that's always cool. Very cool to hear. TK, send me my check. Just kidding. But hey, not kidding. Just kidding.
Drove down Brody King. Not often you see that happen.
I was just going to say the same thing. You don't see that much, Shivani.
I want 10 cents per every new AEW. Actually, no, I want $1. $1 per every new AEW viewer. You know what? Tony Khan's rich. $10, $100 per new Dynamite viewer. I love how it went from 10 cents to $100. Oh! They both went for the roundhouse kick. That was pretty cool. Both Speedball and Kyle. Oh, shit. Damn.
No.
All right, it's gearing up.
But Fletcher up and launches.
Damn, nearly killed Speedball's head.
Creates distance, closes the gap.
Oh, Jesus. Speedball's just fast with them feet.
Speedball showing great extension and flexibility.
Hey, what up, T. Harris? Yes, I will be at SummerSlam. I'm flying out tomorrow. My goal is to get as much cool content as possible. I'm going to be at WrestleCon. I'm going to be at FanFest. I'm going to be at Media Day. I'm going to be everywhere.
And Speedball.
Race Pierce says, I like how you negotiate business deals. Hey, man. Tony needs to come out here and help them pores out. I'm the pores.
Doyle. Kick on Bandito. Makes the charge.
Nice, bro. And he's got fucking Jake. And Jake's a big boy. And Bandito. You know?
Incredible. He's not done, Excalibur.
Bandito to the top.
Thank you, Henry.
Splash on target. No, Doyle rolls through.
Well, went with the momentum. Very small by Jake.
Ooh.
Just manhandled him. Country strong.
Oh, he got him with the belly. He got him belly first.
Discus elbow. And Brian Cage.
Block it. He's got him.
Yeah,
Strong
Brody's
boy.
trying to block it. But Brian Cage just too strong.
Jesus. Meat.
Cage, discus lariat, Speedball.
I like the way Brian Cage was trying to avoid Speedball's kick.
No ducking that one. Fletcher.
Oh, Jesus.
Speedball flush.
Yo, what the fuck? All right, is it just me or is AEW Dynamite on steroids today? I think they heard the criticism from Redemption and they were like, nah, fuck that. We got to go out there tonight and give bangers. Because the last match and now this match, and then they had Hangman and Will.
Wait a second.
Yeah, they're on AEW's on steroids today.
Puts her in tight, but Doyle bursts free.
Bro, AEW's on Blue Chew today.
Doyle telegraphed the right hand. Bandito
Nice and strong.
able to counter, and now Bandito feeling it. Bandito on the move. No! Doyle just blasted him. That elbow strike.
We got Ron Stalla possessed banger after banger after banger.
He ran into a truck of a fist.
Cocaine says already liking this more than the pay-per-view, right? And since
Doyle
people were like shitting on it, might as well go out there and do a good show.
I don't think Doyle doesn't realize that. Wait a second. Bandito, he was grabbing Doyle's arms, had him opened up. Damn it. Speedball Mike Bailey. Now Speedball goes over.
Oh, nice.
Doyle 2.
Oh, shit. Nice. Speedball got the win for his team. Yo, that match was fucking fire. All right, we're on a roll today, guys. We're on a roll. We got Mr. Meyer and Cena Poppy, who says a great crowd tonight. Brian B says Sheamus versus Ishii would be a banger. Yeah, for sure. The doppelganger says wrestling on Blue Chew sounds risky.
Yeah, well, it definitely does. I mean, you got to give the momentum advantage.
It'd have to be no DQ because everybody would be having them weapons out. All right, don't cancel me for that joke. We got Tokyo Nushi here who says amazing matches tonight so far. We got your boy KJ who says what an epic match Dynamite is cooking so far tonight. I agree. I like the mouse says they love challengers winning against the champion in tag matches. Yeah, you're kind of right about that. Blake says I missed the first 50 minutes because I spaced off like a jackass, but I'm here now. Blake, if you get the chance, rewind and watch the 2 opening matches. They've been really good. Like top tier stuff for sure. 318 Scooter says, I think AEW heard us. Let's see what else we got here. We got Race Peace here says Sheamus could still be a good world champ there. Hopefully it happens. Let's see, man. I mean, if he comes out like fucking Tommaso Ciampa, who had like a second life now. Thank you, Henry Kiernan, for the party hat. Because it feels like Tommaso Ciampa had a whole new life in AEW. He feels like he's born again as a professional wrestler. If we get that for Sheamus, oh man, it's gonna be fire, man. I really hope he has a Tommaso Ciampa type of breakout. You know, that's personally what I would like to see with all of that. But in the meantime, everybody, I do want to remind everyone too, because I need to do a better job at promoting, that the Patreon, if you guys haven't checked out the Patreon, go to patreon.com/Denise Salcedo because I've been doing a lot of virtual meet and greets, which I love doing, by the way, because I get to chat with everybody. I've been seeing so many people on there. Paul, Sheldon, Tracy, Leo. We've had James. Like, there's so many people that go out there every week and we chat. And I want to let you guys know in advance our next Patreon meet and greet so that and also any subscription, it doesn't matter what subscription tier you have. Any subscription gets you into the meet and greets. And the next one is August 13th. It's on Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then the one after that is going to be August 27th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I'm also going to be announcing some more stuff for the Patreon. So if you guys have been thinking about joining it like Jonathan, go check it out. We have the cheapest tier is $3. And even with that, you still get into the virtual meet and greets because I genuinely love going out there and chatting with you guys, because then when you come out here, I already know you. And Matt Rykeel, who I just got to see yesterday, So a lot of you guys, I get to see you in person and put a face to the name, and it's a good time. We chat for a few minutes and it's a good time. It's really a good time. So check it out. Patreon.com/Denise Salcedo. All righty. In the meantime, let's see who else we got in here. See what everyone's saying. We got Juan Ortega who says, join. Do it for the Blue Chew. Oh, man. We got Tracy here who says it's the best time, everyone. Thank you, Tracy. Tracy's been tuning in to a lot of those. So we get to chat a whole lot of wrestling stuff each and every single time that she hops on. It's always a really nice time. Yo, what up, Ahmad? Thank you for being here. We also got Connor Leg. What's up, Connor Leg? How's it going? Christina says I'll have to check that out. Thanks. Yeah, I'm trying to do a better job at promoting. Sometimes I just assume everybody knows everything. So I'm trying to get better at promoting.
We learned that the Young Bucks will challenge Adam Copeland and Christian Cage for the AEW.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do they promoted a sit down today with Renee. BTW, we got Dr. Summer Vibes here. It says AEW is on Blue Crew. If you do Dynamite, hold on, let me read that again. I thought you were making it. Okay, I get it now. It says AEW is on Blue Crew. If you do Dynamite, ba-boom, ba-bang, all along.
I'm excited about this as well as all of our fans in AEW.
I like that. Ba-boom, ba-bang. That's good stuff.
In for the
Thank you,
AEW
Dr. Summer
World
Vibes.
Tag Team Championships, Copeland and Christian versus the Young Bucks. I mean, we throw around the term dream match a lot.
Yep, there it is.
This is very tippy top at the list for a lot of people. Guys, do you guys want to go first on what this means to you?
I'm already anxious thinking about it. I'm already nervous thinking about it. We're already planning that trip. Our kids, our wives, they're coming with us. So this night means the world to us. This is a match I didn't think would ever happen.
No chance.
So it's an
yeah,
honor
seriously.
to be in this match with you guys. You guys revolutionized tag team wrestling. And I feel like we kind of did the same.
Well, thank you. You didn't.
They
kinda
the Bucks did
revolutionize, you
so even more.
You can say it, or I'll say it for you.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to this too. We never thought this would happen, so we're in the same boat. Mutual respect. I appreciate everything that you guys have done to keep tag team wrestling alive, because for a long time, let's face it, tag team wrestling has kind of been shoved off to the side, and teams like you, teams like us, teams like FTR, they make sure that isn't the case. So also looking forward to it, man. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a pleasure. It's going to be an honor to get in there with you.
Renee, sorry to interrupt here, but you asked what it means to us.
Yes.
And I can say this with all sincerity. We didn't come back to do a retirement tour, to do a greatest hits tour. We came back, and now that we are the AEW Tag Team Champions, to prove that not only are we the best tag team of our generation, that we're the best tag team of your generation as well. I also just want to throw in there,
Bro, chill.
it's good to know that your wives are coming.
What?
What?
We all had the same reaction. What?
For me, Renee, this is about legacy, and these guys are made men. You guys are on your second career now. This is 2 careers for you. Your legacy's been made. Our legacy, we're still working on them. Our legacy are those belts that you guys have around your waist. That's our legacy. Because if we win those, you know what happens, right? We become the most decorated, accomplished tag team in AEW history. That's our legacy. And that's everything to us, because we spent 2 years trying to get those back. And we saw what happened All In last year. We lost everything. We've been down at rock bottom. We've been scratching, clawing our way back up to get an opportunity. We had an opportunity in LA and we blew it. You guys were there in front of our family.
And I can appreciate that. You want to know why? Because between us, we lost our career for 17 years. We were told we'd never do this again. We didn't win a tag team title for 25 years.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
So I understand what you're saying, but please, let's not play that comparison game, shall we?
I just wanted to say something, and you could take it as a warning, I guess.
Fair enough.
I love you guys. You're legends. You've done it all, okay? But there isn't a thing or anybody that's going to come in the way of us winning those for a record-breaking 4th time. And this isn't going to be Kobe Bryant at the end of his career scoring 60 points. You guys are going to be lucky to get on the board at Wembley, because we're going to be coming at you harder, faster, stronger, more aggressive than we've come at anybody ever in our career, because that's our legacy. Those.
It sounds to me like you're trying to talk yourself into it, because things are going to look a lot different when the music fades and the crowd comes to their feet and we're standing face to face in the middle of the ring at Wembley Stadium and you guys are staring across the ring at your heroes? Are you going to be able to lift your game to another level like we've always done? I'm not downplaying anything you guys have done in your career. We know how great you are. And to be the greatest, we have to beat you. And at Wembley, that's exactly what's going to happen.
I just kind of want to piggyback off of that because you guys have these titles. As we've said, you guys are on essentially the second run of your guys' careers. But why would it mean more to you guys to be able to retain those titles over the Bucks at Wembley?
Because we're doubted at this stage. Even with everything we've done, everything we've accomplished, all the work we've put in, the matches that we've created, the pay-per-views that we've created, there's still doubt. There's not to us.
Do you guys feel like you're doubted?
Our entire career has been a career of a chip on our shoulder, being the guys fighting from underneath, the people that, they'll never make it. You're too small. You're too tiny. Your style doesn't work. You do too many super kicks. You do too many high spots. You don't have the machine behind you. This is what we do. And you guys are a lot bigger and taller than us and more experienced than us. But we can't forget that we're Matt and Nick Jackson. We're the Young Bucks, baby. And we've been doing this for a long time, too.
Well, I look forward to it.
All right, well, at All In, the AEW World Tag Team Championships on the line, Cope and Christian against the Young Bucks.
All right, there's quite a bit to say about this. I appreciate the confidence from Cage and Cope, but they are wild with some of the things that they said during that promo. In no way in this day and age are they as good as the Young Bucks, and I'm sorry, man, but the Young Bucks have had a huge collection of matches that I love so much. Versus for me, Edge and Christian, it's primarily the TLC matches. Like, I love their TLC matches and all, but Young Bucks just have had way more matches, way more consistency. Obviously, they, are the reason we are sitting here on this Wednesday night watching AEW. I have seen the Young Bucks since their PWG days, guys. I have seen the Young Bucks since they were performing at a fucking, there was a fair in the city of Norwalk for was it AWS? ASW? AWS, yeah. AWS. I used to watch the Young Bucks in PWG, AWS. And then all the way up until they finally got to Dynamite. So for me, even though the Young Bucks have never been with WWE and they've never had their career showcased on their stage, that does not mean that all the other things that they did were less than, and that Cage and Cope are more than just because they were on the WWE stage. So my hot take is, or not hot take, I don't think it's a hot take. I think the Young Bucks are above and beyond Cage and Cope. And I know that nowadays a lot of people are not going to feel that way because the Cage and Cope were in WWE and the Young Bucks were not. But the Young Bucks, I'm sorry, I just think they're like a zillion times better. So I posted the poll here, even though the Young Bucks are losing and Cage and Cope is winning. The question that I asked everybody here is, who do you love more? Do you love more Cage and Cope, or do you love the Young Bucks more? Let us know. Vote. Throw a number 1 in the chat for Cage and Cope. Throw a number 2 for Young Bucks. And I'm going to vote too and slap a big fat 2 in the chat for the Bucks. Also, Persephone versus Maya World is starting right now.
I mean, in her first title defense is against the CMNL Women's World Champion, which is no easy feat. It's going to be actually no easy feat.
Maya World,
Shivani, that is.
Yeah, well,
very happy that they decided to go with her.
She defeats
because
former world champion,
when we were talking about predictions and stuff, Maya World, I was like, you got to go with her. I think the match, I think the work that she did
Tony, it seemed like
with Mercedes was really what made me a fan of hers.
Defeated herself.
And secondly,
she was arguing with the referee so much that she kind of lost sight.
She has been there, done it. Like, she's done it all already in AEW. And I think for me, I was going with Maya to see what new flavor we would get here. And we're seeing right now with her and Persephone.
Wow, nice back bridge by Maya World. Persephone showing 2 can play that game. Maya intercepts the kick. And now flips behind, getting predicament. Persephone able to kick out. And now Persephone, well, she picked the ankle real quick. gut wrench into a roll. 2 count as Maya World able to kick out. I can only imagine.
Nice. They're having some
Maya World, you know,
I like the
she's the new TBS champion.
Oh,
This is her
I
first
like
title
their
defense live
reactions
on
when they're
Dynamite
feeling each
against
other
a
out in the
current
ring.
champion. I mean, that is a lot, but you know what? I respect this young lady's toughness, her mental toughness, her physical abilities, and she's doing it.
Stephanie flush with that one, fans.
I feel like we've also seen Maya World's confidence absolutely blossom because, like, the first couple of times we're seeing her, I don't really think she showed that much confidence. But now, as her career has grown, like, we have far more of her confidence.
Between Persephone, just a decade of in-ring experience versus Maya World's 4 years of in-ring experience, but we've seen
Jesus Christ, she's only had 4 years of in-ring experience. That's crazy.
Opponents, I'm thinking against
like, I'm sorry, but like 4 years to me is not a lot. So the fact that she is where she's at right now is really cool.
Big-time opponents just goes into making you the wrestler that you are, Taz. And here's this young lady always caught at top 24.
Maya on the face stage, first into the apron as this TBS Championship clash continues live on Dynamite.
Also, if you guys want to check out the interviews with Maya World and Persephone, they are here on this channel. I sat down with both Persephone and Maya, and we talked about their start, everything that they've done up until this point in pro wrestling. And after my interview with Maya, like, things really, really like exploded for her. And I had no idea that was going to happen when we were, chatting it up. And then with Persephone, we chatted kind of after things started to like really get going for her. So 2 different points in their careers. But if you guys want to know more about both Persephone and Maya, you can check that out. But let's see how our poll's doing, by the way. I'm disappointed, y'all. Y'all let me down. What the hell? We got 24 votes for the Young Bucks and 41 votes for Cage and Cope for the Who Do You Love More? Dang it. Where are the Young Bucks fans? All right, we went up 1. Yeah, woo! 25 now for the Young Bucks. I'm going to be real with you. This is a little surprising to me. I genuinely thought that by now, that we would be voting in a different direction, but not the case. Okay, I'm going to let this poll go a little bit longer. I'm not stopping the count yet. I'm going to wait for all the Young Bucks fans to come in. All righty, VTW, we do got Adelia. What's up, Adelia? I don't know if you saw earlier, but I popped up your name on the screen and waved. I wanted to shout you out, but we were listening to the promo. Adelia here says, hey, Denise and DWO. Sorry I haven't been around, but I got a serious back injury, and I'm preparing for a spinal fusion surgery in early September. Don't get to watch live often, but will always support you. Adelia, oh my God. I am so, wow. That was not what I was expecting to read at all right now. Please don't ever apologize for missing a stream. On top of that, when you're actually dealing with real serious stuff. But Adelia, I really hope that everything's okay on your end, and that everything goes well with your spinal fusion surgery, and that everything goes as planned. Don't worry, take it easy, do whatever it is that the doctors tell you to do. And yeah, I'm just like, wow, I can't believe it, Adelia. Shit. But don't worry, we got your back. We got your back. Honestly, like when you come on here and, you're looking to get rested after your surgery and everything, come on here and we'll make sure to like distract you from all that other stuff. But thank you for showing me some love while you're going through this. Thank you, Adelia.
3 months ago, Maya World defeated Hikaru Shida to win that title. But right now, Persephone.
All right, we're back. Persephone versus Maya World.
World Women's Heavyweight Champion is attempting to dethrone Maya World. And right now, Persephone has this match well in hand.
Got a single leg crab right there. Does Persephone. She's got her left.
We got an auto here. It says, I've had heard of the Young Bucks, but never saw them until AEW started up. Just don't have that connection to them. That's fair. That's fair.
That Shida's title reign, the shortest ever for
also, thank you so much to everybody sending Adelia some love. That's very nice of you guys. And yeah, you're, of course, very welcome, Adelia. Seriously, wishing you nothing but the best.
I would be. You know what it is too. Like there's another one.
Oh shit! I like the.
No, it's
there's a quickness in this match that makes the flow of this match very, very smooth. No hiccups in it.
Everyone's coming for you. People doubt you. There's another. Oh, Bushi's going for a couple.
Now instead goes for the stomp. But yet, Taz, to that point, we've been talking a lot about the rise of Maya World and her products. But Persephone, the CMLL World Women's Champion, you know, she's had title defenses on a big stage before. She knows what it takes.
I'm wondering,
but Persephone now down, perhaps for the
I'm wondering what they can do for Maya, like character-wise, to help her continue grow. Because right now she's doing really good wrestling-wise. I'm wondering what they could do with her character, or what feud she could really be in that can help her reach that next level.
Is able to start mounting some sort of a comeback here to try to retain this.
I kind of want to see her do more with Mercedes.
For that bridging suplex, that's how she
maybe Mercedes or Athena. I think it can play upon the Idol storyline. I would kind of like something like that.
Persephone springs up.
Persephone, needless to say, the accolades, the championship, she is so talented.
Now Persephone.
Nice, guys. We also got IGN Suko here. It says, sorry, Coping Cage, but y'all can't lace up the Young Bucks boots. Hashtag no lies told. Also, this match doesn't anyone else. This is already a dream match. It is the dream match for sure. But yeah, I'm with you, man. I just think that the Young Bucks are just stronger performers. Thank you, IGN Suko. Ooh, Jesus.
Gotta get her in the ring now.
We also got Tokyo Nushi here. It says New Day is on the way to get those belts. Get the New Day is on the way. Get those belts on Bucks now. Oh, I'm definitely expecting the Young Bucks to defeat Edge and Copen Cage. For a fact, I would be kind of irritated if they didn't win at All In. Thank you, Tokyo Nushi.
We're able to claim the TBS championship and go back.
We got Mike T90K who says the Young Bucks are the greatest tag team of all time in the history of pro wrestling. I know everyone argues about this. I've had arguments about this with a lot of people because a lot of people still don't like the Young Bucks because they don't like that they just do a bunch of super kicks. A lot of people don't like that style of wrestling. I get it. And I'm sorry. I love that style of wrestling. And when you love it and you're in it, it's like top tier shit, you know? Thank you, Mike.
Staying level-headed, Taz.
I'll strap the leg on his German attempt.
Yeah, beautiful German suplex. And
you trap that leg, it makes your grip tighter. So it makes the
oh shit, Persephone getting muted.
Persephone arguing with the speed of the count with Aubrey Edwards. And remember, that was Hikaru Shida's issue this past Sunday at Redemption. Maya World pounced on that. That was the opening she needed.
Persephone showing some frustration there.
Persephone closing the distance. Maya boots up. Persephone goes down.
By the way, speaking of the Young Bucks, I accidentally saw the Young Bucks at the airport the other day when I was going to San Francisco. I was going to San Francisco and they were going to Montreal for Redemption. I was like, oh shit, the Young Bucks. But I was on the phone actually. I was on the phone when I saw the Young Bucks. So I was like walking, talking, and I was like, oh, they're like inside my head. I was like, oh, there's the Young Bucks. They're probably going to Montreal. Nice. I love that pin, by the way. That was beautiful. Persephone's like, what the fuck just happened? I like her reaction. She's like, what the fuck? What just happened here?
And survival of the fittest earlier this month. And how both Persephone and Hikaru Shida cost Statlander a second reign as TBS champion.
And Shida's not going to forget what just happened. That's the same.
Maya's like, yeah, okay, cool.
Beat Shida with that maneuver.
And Persephone apoplectic, but Maya World. A great first defense of the TBS championship. But right now, the former...
I like Maya's theme song. I never actually really listened to it until right now. All right, let's see what Mark Davis has to say.
And personal embarrassment.
Mark Davis, hella hairy.
Bro. With no national championship around my way. It makes me furious. I need to do something about it. And that brings me to you, Mr. Number One Contender, Will Ospreay. See, the record books will show us at 1-1 this year, but you and I both know that your victory over me comes with a very heavy asterisk by way of Death Rider interference. And it seems like you have no cool kids to sit with at lunch anymore, so how about we do this? I leave the Don Callis family at home, and you and I step into the ring next week.
Oh, I thought he was going to leave him permanently.
Mexico, and I'm going to do what I know I can.
Mexico.
I'm going to spit you out, and I'm going to leave you broken out back of Mexico.
Grand Slam Mexico. Grand Slam Mexico.
Challenge for Mexico City 1 week from tonight.
I'm sorry, but that promo, his delivery had me. Oh no, they're bringing out a shark. Is it Shark Week?
Because fans, it is Shark Week. It's Shark Week.
Oh, it's Shark Week. I have never once in my life ever watched Shark Week.
High diver Molly Carlson attempt the most dangerous dive of her life, jumping from a helicopter into a cage surrounded by circling sharks.
Wait.
Watch Shark Week all week and don't miss.
Who's jumping into a thing with the sharks?
10 p.m. on Discovery.
Oh, jumping
The shark don't know how to dance. The shark can't dance.
Jumping shark.
That's the wrong song. Renee Paquette, save us, please. Alexa, come on. Hey, jumping.
Wait, what?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the new AEW Women's World Champion.
Oh, nice. Match play says me and Spike Lee made eye contact. He saw my reaction and had one of those smiles and threw the deuces. I waved and nodded, then proceeded to tell my partner what happened. I love that. I love that. You know, like sometimes like you run into famous people and you're just like, cool, there they are. But like, you know, super chill about it. They like that. They don't want to always be bothered, you know? Yeah, I remember Darby did Shark Week before, by the way, but I never saw it, but I remember they promoted it. Mark Adamio says Denise forgot to end the poll. No, I'm keeping it going, man. I don't like these results. We got 52 votes for Cajun Cope and 34 votes for the Young Bucks. I'm sad. This poll broke my heart, guys. I'm gonna have it go on for about 2 more minutes. I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference, but regardless.
Yeah, you can't trust her though. Why's that, Tez? But she smiles too much. You never trust people who smile that much.
What?
Renee smiles too.
What the fuck?
I don't trust her either.
What? Are you hearing this?
Congratulations to you.
All right, I'm gonna end the poll.
AEW Women's World
I was let down today, guys. I was let down today by the DWO.
Look at that sign.
You're also the first women's Triple Crown winner in AEW. What does all of this mean to you?
And she was the first Denise Salcedo live guest, by the way. Shout out to Willow.
You guys are all far too kind.
Oh, I love her necklace. Oh, shit. I need to buy that. Where'd she get that? I want that. Oh, I love all the Willow signs today. Oh, she's really emotional. Aw. Yes, girl. Get it.
Really, thank you.
Yes.
Oh, it's this is still really surreal. Oh, you know, it's like, it's exactly the kind of thing people dream about. And like, I'm not just living a dream, I'm living my dream. Yeah. And I'm so grateful for you guys all being with me because honestly, there have been doubters along the way.
Boo. Suck it, doubters.
Not everyone has looked at me, a girl like me, make of that whatever you will, whether that be overly enthusiastic or quirky or chubby or weird. You know, people would look at a girl like me and they just wouldn't get it. They wouldn't see it.
they would think it would never happen.
Well, they can suck it. They can fucking suck it. Let me tell you right now, suck it.
This past year, I've made you guys apparently very happy.
Yeah.
Guys, our makeup artists worked very hard. Please.
She's like genuinely shaking, guys. Like, this is true, real emotion.
In this past year, I've become half of our first ever women's tag team champions. And I went on to beat Mercedes Moné for the TBS title. Yeah. And then I got hurt. Yeah, boo. It all came crashing down. It really was, it was tough. It took me to a pretty dark place. But you know who pulled me out of that? Good old mom.
Yeah, shout out to moms. Mom.
Give it up for Jill.
Mom.
Good old Jill. She
Shout out
looks
to
at
Jill.
me. She calls me her warrior princess. She says, listen, honey, you got two options. You can stay down or you can fight.
What are they saying?
Yeah,
Oh.
so I did what the warrior princess would
Warrior
do.
princess.
And I fought to get into the casino gauntlet. And then I fought a dangerous, toxic champion in Tekla. So I could win this bad boy right here. So I love all the love you guys are giving me, but I need you to listen to this part because this is for all of you, and this is for all of you. If life has been kicking you around, don't you dare give up. Don't do it, okay?
I like the way she said it.
Keep pushing through because sometimes the comeback is even better than the dream.
Yes! Fuck, man, I feel inspired. Who else feels inspired after that promo? I feel like getting up and making some shit happen, man. Damn. Okay, I got to tweet about that too, because that was good. I can't forget to tweet, guys. I've been forgetting to tweet my wrestling thoughts for like ever. So I'm back on it. Oh, shit. Sorry, I just realized Mercedes is out there. I love when Mercedes and Willow have any sort of confrontation. Love it.
Stadium, the one that will challenge for the AEW Women's World Championship, the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
These two women, Excalibur, Taz, no stranger to each other at all.
Yeah, and I like the fact that Mercedes came out here to maybe get involved or give input to this great moment for Willow. Timing's everything, guys, you know, and I think that she's showing the timing that I'm impressed with.
Okay.
Damn, I can't spell dynamite. Okay, there you go. My fingers kept pressing literally every other letter that was not in the word dynamite. I love their confrontations. They're so upset.
I didn't come out here to ruin your celebration. I came out here for business. So sign the damn contract for all.
I love it. People are pissed that Mercedes is out there. Oh shit, she's doing it on her chest? That's a little rude. I like that. Oh, I like that too. Hey, put the pen down. Put the pen down. Don't stab an eye. Put the pen down. Renee, get in there. Okay, Renee took the pen. Good job, Renee.
Ladies,
It is
Renee's the
official
mom.
at
She
All
knows.
In London, Wembley Stadium for that AEW Women's World Championship. It will be Willow Nightingale versus Mercedes Moné.
I like how they're both wearing gray, by the way. Gray's not a color you often see being worn.
Mercedes, what exactly is your problem today? What, for 5 seconds?
Doppelganger says,
all
ladies,
of their
please.
attention, right? Or maybe today you're angry because you remembered I beat you after your 584-day reign as TBS.
Bobster Mania's shortest contract signing ever. Yeah, they got to it.
It could be that, but you know what I think it is? I think it's that I have the one championship that you just can't get.
Mind you, she's had a lot of championships. She has, Tokyo Nushi. Willow's been great on the mic for a while now.
Do you know what I hate most about you, Willow?
What is that, Mercedes?
It's not just your stupid smile.
Your stupid smile.
Or that the fact that
And she
all
smiles
these
harder.
People love and adore you. It's the fact that every milestone, somehow your name is written all over my story. When I got hurt and my career stopped, all these people celebrated you. When I fought my way back and I chose AEW, I had to go through you.
Yep, she did. That was good shit.
When Mercedes Moné, became the greatest TBS champion of all time, guess who's the one that took that all away from me?
Yo, Willow's hot right now.
No.
Crowd's going nuts for her. She is the baby face.
And now you
like,
are holding
of
the one
AEW,
thing
feels
that I
like.
am destined to hold, that AEW Women's World title. Do you know how that makes me feel? Do you know how that makes me feel? Every defining moment of my career, somehow you're smiling and I have to pick up the pieces. Do you know how that feels? Well, All In, I will not shut the hell up. At All In, I am going to finally end your fairy tale. Because Willow, you would be nothing without me. The only reason why these people cheer for you is because you stood across the ring from Mercedes Moné.
This is good, like, baby
Willow,
face,
I want
heel
you to admit
reactions from the
something.
crowd.
I made you.
I like how she said you stole a moment by moment, but I
elevated
made you.
I gave you
Mercedes,
the
what?
greatest moment of your entire career. So All In, Willow, I am not just gonna take this title. I'm gonna take that damn smile too.
Oh, God. She's like grabbing her face.
History, honey. I made history. You want to talk about destiny? I dare you. I dare you to try. I became the first Triple Crown women's champ ever. That's what I did.
Out of my expense.
They're just fucking going off right now.
Divine Dominion, Megan
Oh.
Bailey across the AEW.
Let's see how this goes. Oh my God, Willow's having to fight all these girls with all the streamers in the ring. And while wearing wedges. That's crazy. Wow, they're ruining her celebration. Laid her out on her fucking streamers. How dare they? How dare they? Wow. Come on, Brawling Birds. I love how Jamie went in there and she got tangled up in the streamers. I loved that segment, guys. It felt like real, genuine. I hate this person and I love this person. So I'm going to scream really loud for the person that I love, and I'm going to boo really loud for the person that I hate. I like
Well,
that.
the contract has been signed. It is official for All in London. Willem Nightingale, Mercedes Moné for the AEW Women's World Championship. And fans still to come. We will hear from Kenny Omega, the AEW World Champion.
Okay, I need a tweet. Yo, that Mercedes, Moné, and Willow Nightingale. Okay, hold on one second, everybody. All right, I'll tweet that afterwards. All right, we got Jay and Gwyn. Jay, thank you so much for the super chat, man. He says, as a team, the Young Bucks are better, but Christian especially has the exact same arguments the Bucks during his career. WWE famously did not believe in him at all, but Christian Cage changed minds. Exactly. And I'm team, like, if you had me choose between Adam Copeland and Christian Cage, I am team Christian Cage. Like, I feel like if you ask most people, they'll probably say Edge. But I'm like, no. It's Christian. He's the better wrestler, and he's also the stronger character, I think. And in his different iterations, too. Thank you, Jay. We got Metal Death. What up, Metal Death? He says, people might be down on Redemption, but it's only on the AEW scale. Their worst show these days is still miles better than most others' best show. Yeah, man, we were talking about that. I forgot when, but we were talking about how, like, Oh, yeah. It was, I think, when we were discussing, me and Reg, we're talking about World's End and how we didn't like that pay-per-view a while back. And we were talking about how, like, their worst show is still actually really, really good, but just not at the level of what AEW usually produces. Thank you, Metal Death, for the super chat, man. We got Sean BMT here. It says, I'm going to All In and can't wait. I have everything crossed and praying to wrestling gods no one gets injured, hoping for surprises. Dude, I'm so jealous of you that you are going to be in London at All In, getting to soak in the atmosphere at Wembley Stadium and getting to watch. They always go all out. But what I like about All In is that it feels like just such a big deal, you know, like the stage feels bigger. It feels like a big, giant production. And that's what I personally love the most about All In, that the production is larger than life, which is usually bigger than, you know, anything that you see AEW do. Like, All In production is next level. And that's honestly my favorite thing about All In, besides the matches, of course. Thank you, Sean. We got Dr. Summer Vibes 1990, who says, here are my top 3 greatest tag teams. He says 1, the Hardys, 2, Cope and Cage, and 3, the Young Bucks. All righty. That's a good list. That's a good list. I like your style, Dr. Summer Vibes. My favorites back in the day used to be the Hardys. And I was always a Hardy Boys fan, but I think nowadays my taste has kind of changed a little bit. We also got McTaro here who says, oh my, Denise, you're grr though. Thank you, McTaro. You know, I'm trying to bring her. Wait, how did he do it? The way he was talking, just like this. I don't know. I can't do it anymore. I got to hear it again. We got Donnie Magic. What up, Donnie? He says, hope you're doing good, fam. Oh, thank you, Donnie. I'm feeling really good, actually. This last month, this July has been fantastic. Like, I just feel like a lot of really good stuff has happened. So I've been like on this whole other wavelength. And I'm so happy because June was ass. Like, I hated June. Like, June, I was down in the dumps. I was like sad and depressed and all the blues, everything. But July is good. July feels good. I'm excited for heading into SummerSlam. I'm excited for that. I got 2 weddings coming up. You know, there's just a lot going on, and I'm a lot happier when there's a lot happening. And I don't know, it's just like good times. You know, I'm trying to spread the joy and all of that to everybody and just feel good, you know, because I genuinely feel that the energy you put out there and the energy you receive is the energy you end up putting out there. You know what I mean? So I hope you're doing good, Tommy.
What he did on Sunday.
We got King Pope who says, Denise is very trustworthy. Screw you, Taz. Right? Why do people hate people that smile all the time? Like, I'm sorry I'm not miserable. Screw you, Taz. Thank you, King Pope. We got Elizabeth Gale. Thank you for the silver star. We got Jay and Whit who says, if Bayley does join AEW, I'd love for her to be a heel, trying to remove Willow's smile, given her original Hugger character. Could it be an amazing story? AJ, you're kind of cooking with that. I like that. Like, what if Bayley? But that would have to be down the line though, because if Bayley ever went to AEW, people are gonna be like fucking cheering for her like crazy. They're gonna love her. They're going to embrace her, and she's gonna be a massive baby face. But down the line, if she suddenly became jaded or something like that, like you said, try to take Willow's smile away, then that would be pretty cool. Thank you, Jay. We got McTaro here who says, shout out to Willow's mom and love Willow. Yeah, Willow's mom was at the show that we did. They're just everybody, very nice people. And you can tell a lot. You can tell a lot about a person's family by having met the person. Like, you can always tell who comes from a good family, you know? Thank you, McTaru. We also got Jacob Tatum here. Who has the better women's division, AEW or WWE? I'm crazy about both divisions. Not gonna lie to you. I love all the women. I would say my favorite right now is probably the NXT women's division because I love all the women there too. But I do love when AEW puts their women front and center. They always deliver. It's just that I think NXT puts their women front and center a little bit more, so I feel like I see them a lot more. But when AEW does it and when the main roster does it, it's always good stuff. Thank you, Jacob. We got Henry Kiernan who says, that's how you tell a story, face versus heel. Amen. That's exactly what I was thinking. We got Roberto Arsenal here. What up, Roberto? He says that Willow segment had the main event level energy, and I'm here for it. The crowd tonight has been on fire all night. And dude, don't forget, when Mercedes and Willow had their first confrontation, the crowd was exactly like this. There's something about seeing Willow and Mercedes in the ring that fires people up, man. It fires people up. And obviously, Mercedes is much different than she was when she first got started in AEW, but it doesn't matter. People still see her as a massive heel. She is still a natural heel versus Willow, who's just the most natural babyface out there. Thank you, Roberto. We also got Dr. Summer Vibes 1990 who says, Willow is my AEW women's crush. She steals my heart every time. Love that, Dr. Summer Vibes. Go check out the Willow interviews here on the channel. Since she's your crush, you'll definitely enjoy them. Thank you, Dr. Summer Vibes.
The turnbuckle pad's amazing. Yeah, the training to do stuff like that.
All right, let's go. John Moxley versus Commander. Also, shout out to Kitty Michael, who's hanging out with us here today. Shout out to Sask Ryder. We also got Guitar Junkie. What up, Guitar Junkie? How are you doing, man? Today there's no post show since Reg is not here, and I still got a pack for Minneapolis, so I'm just doing the watch along today.
Think back to the 2024.
Shout out to Breaking Sydney, who's here with us. Number one J-Sta. Big Dave, who says, who's your favorite wrestler? All time, Kurt Angle. Currently, Will Ospreay.
That scored the upset.
We also got Juju. We got Fate Formula. We got Evolved HC7. We got Ernie Phoenix in the crowd. Shout out to Khalid Muhammad, WWE. Rowdy the Cat, Maxwell.
Wait, lateral press. Shoot, no, Commander.
We got An Jung as well. King Chuckles. Thank you guys for being here.
Intimidating the way he walks around the ring, the way he approaches you.
We got Electra Cool here, hey dude, who says, you get an epic generational babyface like Willow and pair her with one of the greatest heels of all time, expect magic. There you go. Copy and paste what you said. I like that. We also got Maxwell here who says Mercedes and Willow are electrifying. We got Ten Ruza. What's up, Ten Ruza? He says maybe Motor City Machine Guns re-debut after the trios match with someone. That's what I'm hoping for. I know a lot of people were wondering for that today.
Shoulder tackle drove Commander.
Hey, I got to get my tweet out.
Yeah, trying to get that wrist control again. Be careful if he's trying to command. I don't know. Shivani might be trying to do a test of strength here, which is probably not a good move, but grab the side headlock real quick.
Well, again, Commander excels up top, as we say, through the air.
Oh, he's bounced right off Moxley.
No, he's not going to get anywhere like that. We all know that, but you got to give him effort, for trying, right?
Well, I do think he does need to leave his feet to knock a guy. Like, he was giving up size to Moxley and experience. So I do think at times he does it like that. He's leaving his feet. He's using his
All right, I'm tweeting, yo, that Mercedes Moné and Willow Nightingale. Oh, I forgot to write segment. What's fire? Strong babyface versus strong heel. They always have such good chemistry, both in the ring and on the mic. Hashtag AEW Dynamite.
Sleeping. All it takes is
maybe someday my tweet will make it on the screen. Wanna take says Denise with her all elite tweet. Dude, I've gotten so bad at tweeting during the shows because I get so distracted being here and chatting and all of that. I forget to tweet. But I'm like, yo, I got to get my shit out.
Super fleet-footed. I mean, that's what
Yo, what up, Christian S. Morin? He says, hey, Denise, how do you feel about the Ultimate Warrior? It's sad that he ruined his legacy with some of the things that he said, but I always liked his entrance. I always liked his makeup gear. I meant to say his makeup and his gear. And I always liked hearing him talk because you never understood what he was saying. But unfortunately, you know, he said some things that just didn't land with a lot of people, including myself. But yeah, other than that, I always liked his entrance. I always liked his, you know, rope energy. I always liked that high energy presence that he had.
Or is it, Tony? Yeah, with Commander, you're not safe on the outside, but maybe, who knows? Maybe Moxley is playing possum.
I think he is. I think he knows exactly what's going to happen.
Commander's about to fly beautifully the way he always does.
Commander bails out.
It took a long time.
Oh.
So is Cena. Caught Moxley as it came around the corner. And fans, the AEW Continental Championship is on the line as this one rolls on Live on Dynamite.
All right, we're on a commercial break. Let's see what we got here. We got David Primero. Hey, David. He says, did you hear the news about Mara Sade? Where do you think she'll end up signing? Big loss for TNA. Mara versus Mercedes would be cool to see. I would not be surprised if she goes to AEW. In fact, I am expecting her to go to AEW. I believe she's dating Kevin Knight, if I'm correct. I saw people talking about that, so I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. She probably wants to go to AEW and, you know, be close to him and, you know, that sort of stuff. And, you know, she was getting some good little TV time on TNA, by the way. It's not like she wasn't being seen on TNA. She was. I'm just guessing she probably, you know, maybe wasn't happy in TNA is my assumption. I don't know, of course. This is just me thinking. I don't know, guys. I'm going to be real with you. I think TNA right now needs like a huge morale boost. I think they need a huge morale boost. I think they need to get some excitement back on their side. It has just been like one negative thing after another, after then they got buried last night on NXT. We've been seeing, I don't know if you guys have seen on Twitter, but there's been some TNA wrestlers that were not happy about what Grayson Waller said. And of course, I get it. It's your brand. It's your promotion. Yeah, of course you want to say something. I was kind of shocked that they even said something about that, considering that they have a partnership. But mind you, they also kind of buried their own males division. So it is what it is, right? But yeah, I do think a lot needs to really, like, TNA needs a shakeup right now, guys. They need a shakeup because I almost feel like, I don't know. They need a shakeup. That's all I got to say. They need a shakeup. And as for, so like I said, she was being featured quite a bit on TNA. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know if she goes to AEW, if she's going to be featured as much as she was in TNA, because that's one of the bright sides, right? Like, you're in a roster with not too many people, so you do get featured a little bit more. Then you go to if you go to a company with a lot of women who are stronger wrestlers, etc., because they're just further along in their careers. That's the part where I'm like, ooh, let's see how that works out, right? Because it's a lot more crowded. You got to stand out with a huge vast of people. You'll probably get that big moment. But then after that, we've seen that happen to a lot of people, guys, both guys and girls, where they come into AEW, they get the big hoorah moment. Everybody's like, huzzah, right? Champagne in the air, you name it. And then suddenly it's like, oh, we never even see them ever again after that. And that kind of sucks, but it's kind of what the game is right now. Thank you, David. Anyways, we got Big G here. Big G, thank you so much for the coins, dude. I don't know why I keep doing this lately. Where did that come from? Fuck, am I John Cena? I don't know why I've been doing this a whole lot lately. Like, who the fuck taught me that? Anyways, thank you, Big G. We also got Marcus the Entertainer. What's up, Marcus? He says, best post-pay-per-view Dynamite this year, right? They're always getting shit on for not having good Dynamites to follow their usual banger pay-per-views. And this time it was like a reverse. It was a weak pay-per-view, but with a banger of a follow-up. Funny, huh?
He's got
Thank you, Marcus.
Captured Taz as well as the legs, really testing the flexibility of his opponent. Yes, it's tough to get out of, but Commander being a little bit shorter for sure than Moxley had helped, but John was smart.
Juan Ortega says TNA needs a facelift.
Which is
you're like screw the Botox. You got to go with the facelift at this point.
Headlock, front face
oh man, that's brutal.
At times it seems.
In fact, actually, hold on, Juan, congratulations.
Ability, but
you win.
Well.
Yeah, and
Savage chat of the day.
Everyone gets frustrated going to the ring against Commander. But
Juan's like, yay!
Their match on the mat.
Go tell your mom, Juan. She could be very proud of you.
John barely got out.
We got Marcus the Entertainer says Mara Sade will do well in Ring of Honor, the women's division. There's excellent. Yeah, I can see her doing that.
Yeah, like I said earlier, that's what Commander's got to be careful. The striking game, it's going to be rough if you're doing that with Mox here. Moxley, nobody home in the corner. Commander, the swing ball. And the drop kick.
Juan says, yay, Sicko Award.
Else,
Charles says, I'm really excited for SummerSlam. I can't wait to go on Saturday. Hell yeah, dude. Maybe we'll run into each other there.
Moxley up
we got Khalid Muhammad, WWE says, are you excited for SummerSlam? I am, actually. I'm going to be there. I always get happy when I'm at doing stuff at shows. And since I have a lot scheduled, it makes me far more excited.
That Continental Championship into the Arena Mexico next Wednesday night.
1, 2. Alabama Country Boy says Tony should buy TNA. Absolutely not.
It would be big for
no, I don't want to see a monopoly in pro wrestling on any side. And definitely not, especially not right now with their partnership with WWE. So that's not going to happen. Plus, he's got Ring of Honor.
Tomorrow night live, 8/7 Central on TNT, HBO Max. You can still join us, AEWTIX.com. And then, as we mentioned, we'll be returning to Mexico City next Wednesday night.
All right, guys, Grand Slam Mexico, okay? Y'all better come through next week.
Wednesday, August 5th.
All right, next week, Grand Slam Mexico. Oh, I like how you flipped them off. Because we're going to go all out over here, okay? We're going to go all out.
Wow. Yeah, it was smart. So Moxie let him do all of his.
Speed Punk Official says, what if Jeff Jarrett bought TNA? Honestly, I'd be really happy if he got back to what he started.
Now Moxley, the Commander in the corner.
10 minutes going by, 10 remain.
Half the clock has elapsed in this Continental Championship match. Now Moxley tearing at the mask. No, trying to bite through the mask of Commander.
Juan says that was the near 619 to Mox's twig and dingleberries. I haven't heard the word dingleberries in a very long time. Thank you for adding that to my vocabulary. Dingleberries.
Whoa!
We got Blake here who says, "Yay! Now I'm looking forward to Grand Slam Mexico. Going to Raw on Monday too. Should be a great week. Hey, you got a nice jam-packed week. Hell yeah." Oh, damn. Nice. That was clean. Hato says, but what if Vince buys TNA? I'm not going to lie to you. That crossed my mind like a few weeks ago. Like, very quickly. It was like, I thought it, then the thought left. But I did think about that a long time, like a few weeks ago. Can you imagine the fucking irony of all that? Oh, shit. I would be like,
Commander back into the ring.
I would be speechless, like jaw dropped on the floor.
450 splash, 1, 2. Oh, Moxley.
Those.
He almost, Commander is so impressive. Almost captured that Continental title.
Yes, Dr. Summer Vibe says I will be here for AEW Grand Slam Mexico. Yes,
and real close. That would have been a massive upset.
Cannot wait to be back in Arena Mexico. What an event it was a year ago, and by golly, back again.
Commander is feeling the changing tides. No Moxley.
Oh.
The lariat missed. Commander didn't miss with the thrust kick, though.
Charles, I don't know if I'm actually physically going to be at the SummerSlam show. I'm most likely going to be streaming from my hotel based off my Wi-Fi. I got to do a Wi-Fi check when I get there.
Across the ring from him.
Yes, Jonathan says I'll wear my Mexico jersey for it. Let's fucking go. Yo, Commander. Fuck, bro. Jesus. 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 Holy shit.
Now Commander, he's got to get Moxley back in the ring. He's got to pin the champion. If he wants
Got Maxwell here. Says Commander is phenomenal.
Champion.
Amen, brother.
Look at the Cielito Lindo.
Also, shout out to Michael Paul who's hanging out with us. What up, Michael?
Avoids.
Nice. Oh, Jesus.
Face first into the mat.
I'm gonna.
And the Death Rider by Moxley. Elects not to cover, instead wants to put Commander to sleep. Now Commander taps out. Moxley retains.
The winner of this match and still AEW Continental Champion.
Okay, good news, guys. I also found out the info for Willow's necklace. Remember I said I wanted it and I was going to find out about it? I found out it's Betsy Johnson. I love Betsy Johnson. I'm going to have to look for that necklace and buy it because that necklace is gorgeous.
Is standing by.
Hello, AEW fans. Hello, AEW fans. It's the Hardcore Legend backstage with the Bang Bang Gang. And guys, I noticed something of a subdued atmosphere for the gang. And following that brutal double chain match, Jay White is not even here. Ace, any comments?
Under any other circumstances, we'd love to be back here, banging around with you. You know, we like to have fun, but that's just not how things are right now. We got big problems.
We do have big problems. We've been screwed by the Dogs. We've been screwed by the Death Riders. Juice is still feeling the effects of the chain match, and Jay White isn't even here.
Dogs! Death Riders! Any combination of any of you, if you can dig down deep and find out if you got the testicular fortitude to finish what we started last night, tomorrow night on Collision, you know where to find us.
So you're saying you're looking for a fight tomorrow night here, right here in Detroit, Michigan.
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Bring back.
No, Nick. Any other night, but not tonight. Tonight it goes like this.
Guns up!
I like how Mick Foley's everybody's crazy grandpa on AEW. He's like literally our crazy grandpa. I was going to say something. Oh, yeah, when they said the dog screwed us. That's a very funny sentence to write. Oh, man. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. We got Bill W. says, does anyone else think it looks bad that Moxley had to rush to get into position for Commander to jump on him multiple times? I didn't notice that, Bill. Be real with you, I didn't notice that. But, I mean, Commander works at a faster speed. So, like, you got to keep up, man. Like, these guys, they move at a fast pace. So, you got to move at a fast pace, too. You know how it is? You got to get there as fast as you possibly can. Honestly. All right, let's see what we got here. Holy shit. Wait, so we got Cocaine. He says, damn, did Jay White really get injured? The landed nasty on the Dominator. Please tell me, wait, did he land? What happened with Jay White? Because I didn't see it, because you guys know I didn't see Redemption, so I don't know what I missed. Miss WB Girl says, I hope Jay White is not injured, but he is. But if not, he should go solo. Oh, no. Okay, someone fill me in here. What the fuck happened to Jay White? Tell me it's not, like, legit, because that would stink. That would very, very much stink. Alrighty, BTW. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, shit. Yashiro says he landed on his face. What? Oh, my gosh. That's Ryder says he nearly broke his neck on that move. See the clip, dropped on his head. No way. I didn't see that. No way. Okay, let me, I feel like Twitter search kind of stinks lately, but let me see if anybody has the, oh, shit. I'm looking at that right now, actually. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Sorry, I'm watching this on replay because what the fuck? Oh, my God. Sorry. Okay, so for those of you who might have missed it, there it is. Check this out. Jesus Christ, dude, I had not seen that. Oh, okay, I've seen it like way too many times now. That's horrible. All right, hopefully he's not hurt, man, because that would be really, that would really, really stink. So hopefully, dude, no, like don't even put it out there. Let's not even put it out there because that would be so bad for Jay White. Do not even put it out there. So yeah, I'm not even putting that out there, you know? We got Like the Mouse that says definitely an overrun. Yeah, because we still haven't gotten Kenny out here. So we're still waiting for Kenny to come out here and all of that. Also, for those of you who haven't seen, if you're here, chances are you are an AEW fan. So I want to take a second to promote my Kyle Fletcher interview. You guys know I'm a big Kyle Fletcher fan, so I was thrilled to do that interview. But on top of that, we're also back on Dynamite. On top of that, it looks really good. So go give it some love, guys. I want to get even bigger numbers on the interviews so that they can send me more interviews, you know? Because screw the big guys, all right? Come to me over here, all right? Anyways, so yeah, go check it out. Give it some love. Drop a comment. Anything helps to help, you know, boost the video up even more.
Well, the conglomeration had a very, very busy weekend defending that AEW World Trios Championship Saturday night.
We got Khalid here. Says, Denise, I don't think Will Ospreay should trust Hangman Adam Page because he might turn on him. And he's not from the looks of it. He's definitely not. I mean, ideally, I would want him to trust him just so they can be friends and they can be chummy together. I would love that very much.
It was a great win. We had the demand at ringside with us. There's no doubt. Then, of course, they celebrated with Willow Nightingale. So it was a big night overall for the conglomeration. But
Jesus, I forgot this match was happening still. I really, wow, we still have like,
as long as it takes.
Let me pull this up here. What else? This is okay, this is the match we're looking at. Okay, yeah, the trios match. That's right. I was talking about that earlier today when I was going through the card. So we still got that, and we still got Kenny's promo, and then I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So after the conglomeration versus the demand, then we got Kenny's promo. So yeah, this is gonna be a little bit of a longer show.
He was hitting the ring so quick. Ricochet saying
ooh, this is good. You got Khalid here. Says, I got a feeling El Grande Americano helps Danhausen. That'd be kind of sick. Thank you, Sean. He says, Jay White is fine. It was hard hitting. Okay, cool. So he's good then, right? Thank God. Although I was a little worried when they were like, oh, yeah, he's not here today. What now? Ooh.
Crashed and burned all that big size and speed.
So Leona, he ran all of that just to throw himself into the steel steps.
The bell's not ready. They're hungry more.
That's hilarious.
Of the demand for doing this.
Rock strong. Backbreaker. Bishop Khan. Cassidy. George Cassidy. This guy. He can do a lot of stuff up there.
Come on now.
What is he doing?
Whatever. We'll leave him there.
Aww.
Here, this is a sweet spot. Yes, this is
it's like I'm gonna start up here. No here. Nope, right here. Yeah.
Ricochet.
Jesus, Ricochet.
Running start and takes down O'Reilly.
Oh, I sense a commercial incoming.
Ricochet may be allowed.
Nope, I guess not. Okay.
He is, but damn, he's good. He's an insane athlete.
Yo, what up, Winston? He says, have you played 5-Star Booker? It's really fun. No, I have not. I don't even know what that is.
Cassidy. Referee Bryce Renford checking on Orange Cassidy to see if he's in any shape.
Not called for the bell yet. Okay.
And now the bell has run. This match officially underway. Orange Cassidy.
Oh man, this match is barely starting. I didn't even realize the bell hadn't rung yet.
OC. Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean, that's
oh Jesus. Bro is hella mad in there banging his big ass head. Oh my God.
Hands in the pockets and Leona.
Oh no, he's gonna oh.
Oh,
I wasn't sure what he was trying to do there. I was like, what do we got planned here?
Drop kick, backs Leona to the rope. Bishop Khan put himself in.
Very good. You know, this has been a great night, but let's not forget, we're going to still hear from Kenny Omega, the world champion, here tonight on this telecast. So what a night it's been.
And still going to be. Cassie makes a tag with the top of his head. Hands are stuck in his pocket.
Yeah, but Roderick Strong with a knee.
They'll just hit anything that's moving this guy. Rod is nuts. Easy Gary. And now knee strike to Toa Leona. Backbreaker, Bishop Khan.
Rod is so talented, Excalibur.
Certainly is. And very inventive as far as it comes out of. That's his partner, by the way. He uses his partner, Orange Cassidy, as far as double team maneuvers are concerned.
I got Breaking Sydney here. Says Orange Cassidy is the best. He's great, man.
Splash in the corner.
And they gotta keep keep this match going too, because I think usually it's at this point of the show where we start to get a little tired and we're like, all right, we're ready for whatever the main event is gonna be at the show. So I feel like at this point in time, you gotta really get people going and stuff.
Toa Leona pressed onto Roderick Strong. The demand with the upper hand.
No, we got a commercial. Boo.
Kids don't just walk in.
All right, let's mute the commercial. We got Big Time Baxter here. It says, Denise Fightful mentioned multiple companies are interested in Mara Sade. With NXT recently losing a big batch of women, they might be wanting to fill the void, which is crazy because she was literally there. They had her, and they chose to let her go. It's weird, huh? If they were to suddenly be interested again, it's wait, but you weren't interested before, but you're interested now. But what changed? I don't know. I do not know. It's just one of those things, by the way, that just happened. Let's see what we got here. We got Melissa Cabello says we should time how long AEW would go over time. They usually, I feel normally it's anywhere between 7:15 and a little bit before 7:30. I don't know. Sometimes I don't really keep track, but I feel anytime between 7:15, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time is usually when their overruns are kind of wrapping up. But I feel we've been getting overruns very, very consistently now, massively, almost all the time at this point. So yeah, no, they definitely be comfortable with those overruns now, for sure. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got Wally Ware. What's up, Wally Ware? He says, how long is this overrun? No idea. I'm telling you, they kind of change it up every time they actually do one. We got the Beach Kevin here who says, I was a huge Jakara Jackson fan. I hope things work out for her. Yeah, she was fun. She was definitely fun when she was there with Lash Legend. But, they had different plans for Lash Legend, and I guess it's clear they didn't have plans for Jakara. So that's why they, ended up letting her go. Let's see what else we got in here. Hey, what up, Mark Caramillo? Thank you for being here. We got Big Time Baxter here. Says, Denise, if we're being honest, I think Elena Black is using TNA to find her way back into NXT. And if she is, so what, right? I mean, at the end of the day, that if you make it to NXT and then you finally make it to Raw and SmackDown, that's where you're going to, become really known. That's where you're going to make more money. And she's so young. So why not? Why not? She can't be in TNA forever. So I don't hate that idea if she were trying to get, back to WWE. We got Dr. Summer Vibes. Thank you so much for the jewels, Dr. Summer Vibes. I appreciate you for doing that. Very, very nice of you. All right, let's see what else we got in here. Shout out to Errol Smith. We also got Patrick Culp who's hanging out with us. Thank you, Frank. He says, hit that like button. You're here, so hit that like button. Thank you so much for doing that, Frank. And yeah, guys, if you haven't, if you're in a chat, you've already subscribed. But if you're you're just a viewer and you haven't subscribed, we're almost at 255,000 subscribers. My goal for this year was to finally hit 300K. I'm feeling a little far from that at the moment, but we'll try to get there as close as we possibly can.
The conglomeration trying to fend off this challenge by the demand. Roderick Strong chopping the chest of Ricochet, but Ricochet quick kick to the knee to drive down Strong, but Strong the back breaker.
Yeah, that's a staple of Strong. You got to try and get over there and get Kyle O'Reilly in this thing. There's been a lot of offense put on Strong. He makes the tag.
O'Reilly comes in, high boot, catches Bishop Khan, takes him down twice in quick succession. Now chop and kip, overhand strikes.
Oh, thank you so much, Ebony. Hey, Ebony. Thank you for the flower.
Yeah, round kicks, knees.
Thank you, Juan. Thank you.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, dragon screw. Totaliona caught up in the ropes and.
We got Winston here. Says my next 3 AEW World Champions predictions: Will Ospreay, Jay White, Kyle Fletcher. Thoughts? Will Ospreay, yes. Kyle Fletcher, yes. Jay White, I'm not sure. I'm not that confident, man. Gotta wait a second. Thank you, Ebony.
No matter how big and strong you are, this is tough to get out of.
Thank you, Dr. Summer Vibes. This is going to get this 300K. I believe in you, Denise. Thank you so much. My goal, by the way, I know this sounds going to sound crazy, but my goal is to hit 1 million subscribers by the time I'm 40. So I got 6 years. Maybe even a little less now, but 6 years to hit 1 million subscribers. Let's see if it happens. You never know, right? You never know. You never know what viral video I might get or something. You just never know what's going to happen in the future. So maybe it'll happen. But that's always been my goal. 1 million subscribers by the time I hit 40. Thank you so much, Henry. Thanks, Henry.
Mercedes Moné will team with Divine Dominion to take on Willow Nightingale.
Oh, nice. Willow and the Brawling Birds versus Mercedes and Divine Dominion for Grand Slam Mexico. Will Ospreay, Mark Davis, no outside interference. Grand Slam Mexico. That should be good. That should be really good.
What a program
All right.
that's going to be.
Good matches lined up.
We're staying with it. Like I said, we still got Kenny Omega.
Oh my gosh, we got TNA Pony 27 who says, how is your Metallica playlist listed? You're going to be so mad at me. I haven't done it yet. I was supposed to, but I haven't done it yet. I ended up listening to some other stuff and I got caught up and then I never went and checked it out. So I'm gonna, don't worry, I'm gonna though, I swear.
Oh yes, Orange.
But I was actually discovering some new artists today.
Tag rope.
And I got caught up listening to some of those people. And then before I knew it, my workout was done and then that was it. Thank you, TNA Pony, for asking, though. Don't worry. I'll have an answer for you at some point. Thank you. What's up, Henry? Thank you.
Roderick Strong pulls his partner to safety. High kick catches Bishop Khan. Strong. What's Roddy thinking? This is dangerous. Could he think Avalanche Tiger Driver? But
they did the Beach Kevin. They did the multi-man one not that long ago.
Climbs to the top. He's got
Forbidden Door, I think it was. Yeah.
Time superplex, diving headbutt. Oh, missed it. Yeah, missed the diving headbutt.
No, big time Baxter, just to watch along for today.
DDT spikes.
We might. We got Ten Ruza here who says we're going 30 minutes over, I think. It feels like it. They're taking their time with this match. It's not a bad match by any means, but I'm kind of ready to get to the main event.
Look at this.
Well, it's been an awesome show with an awesome audience and what a phenomenal
Daryl says, do you get any monies for these jewels? I used all the 1,000 YouTube gave me one of your previous streams. I think so, Daryl. I hope so.
Bishop Khan legal for their
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Khan.
I would assume so, right?
Trying to get to a slugfest with Kyle O'Reilly. Oh, and Roderick Strong getting in the mix as well.
I don't like Bishop Khan's chances.
Because I think everybody was given like a free 1,000 jewels.
Right.
So I assume they can.
Oh, look at this, man.
Catches the kick, catches the arm.
Thank you so much, Khalid. Appreciate that.
Look at this. Bishop Khan trying to fight against overwhelming odds.
What an athlete he is just to stay in the fight. Oh!
High-low. Oh! Conglomeration with the cover to Ricochet there to break things up.
Yeah, this is not easy to defend your title against the demand here. Your title,
The Beach, I think he's filming Twisted Metal. I think.
Just threw.
Possibly.
Strong into Kyle O'Reilly, and ran through Strong and O'Reilly.
Yo, what up, Deron Kincaid? Thank you so much for being here. How's it going? What's new?
Orange Cassidy just caught Orange Cassidy. Looking for that diving DDT once again, but now Orange Cassidy, Orange punching. Oh! In his head.
Oh my God. He's like, yeah, no, my head is super hard.
The crown of the head.
And if you want your head to be hard,
Orange Cassidy may have just broke his fist on the head of
promo code Denise.
Stun millionaire.
Oh, no.
Oh, conglomeration just sandwiched Toa Leona.
He's taking all three here. Look at that. Oh,
that one caught him on the jaw.
Oof.
And wait a second. The lethal twist. Blake Christian.
Oh, damn.
Just came in with the Trios Championship. He just smashed Orange Cassidy in the face. The lethal twist. Jay Lethal, Lee Johnson, Blake Christian. Oh,
nice.
Gone. 1, 2, 3.
Nice. All right, guys. All right. They needed that win, I think. They needed it. Also, I'm ready to get to the main event, guys. I'm ready already. Let's go. Let's get to the main event.
We have new AEW World Trio Champions, and a major assist goes to Lee Johnson, Jay Lethal, and Blake Christian. They've been trying to get Ricochet's attention, trying to get membership, earn their membership into the demand. And now. You know, the conglomerations.
Oh my God, but wait, there's more.
They do not deserve this.
There's more.
Number 2 to 1.
Absolutely. This is brutal. Belt stolen from them, and now to add to this.
Well, yeah, Orange Cassidy getting
Oh,
nailed
my
with that
God.
belt. I mean, that's how the Demand won these titles. Let's be honest here. And they just want to put more of a beat down on the former champions. Really outnumbered.
Well, then Roy King trying to even up the odds at least a little bit, but even he's.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on right now. There's so many people beefing with everybody. I'm like, who's beefing with who? Okay, good. This led to Hangman. Thank God. I was starting to get a little tired there.
And he's back, and he's got a barbed wire steel chair. Hangman Adam Page.
No matter if you're outnumbered, you got to get out of the way of that barbed wire steel chair for sure.
Especially when Hangman is wielding the chair.
I guess this is like all they kind of had for Hangman there.
Take the chair away.
It was kind of weird having Hangman in this spot, but okay.
Good. And now Hangman Adam Page.
It doesn't feel,
How long has it been since
I don't know, man. It just feels like he's at a higher level than this. Well, that's just me, I guess.
Jay Lethal for a shot. Lariats.
Yeah, it kind of feels like they were like, hey, we need to get Hangman in front of the people because we had him backstage, so let's get him in front of the people. Cool, we'll put him in this. I don't know, this felt a little funky.
Hangman Adam Page. And Brody King coming to the aid.
I agree, Tokyo Nushi. I thought it was a good match, too. I don't know if I would have done a whole overrun for it, though.
AEW World Trio Champions.
Ted Ruza says, I thought Motor City Machine Guns was coming out. I mean, if they could have came out here if that was going to be a thing, but I guess not.
And we still got Kenny Omega.
Oh, yeah, we might be going to that 30-minute mark.
Lee Johnson, a major assist for the Demand, but new World Trio Champions. And speaking of trios, we have a special live collision tomorrow night, 8/7 Central on TNT.
Yeah, that's collision's on tomorrow. The Brawling Birds and Hazuki, Athena, Billy, Diamante.
To take on the trio of the Brawling Birds and Jamie Hayter's stablemate from Stardom, Hazuki, tomorrow night live on TNT and HBO Max.
Yeah, happy to see Hazuki there again. Yeah, good the last time she was on Dynamite.
Have something to say. Let's take a listen.
Another night, another victory for the Death Riders. But that's just what we do because it's all.
Bro, now there's a Death Riders
But now
promo?
I hear that the
Jesus.
Bang Bang Gang wants to blame us for their failures. Wants to blame us because their boy Jay White can't stay on the field. But if you're throwing around open challenges.
Well, oi, that's no skin of our collective ball sacks, you freaks.
There
We'll
you
see
go,
you
Andres
tomorrow.
says they might debut tomorrow on Collision.
Like most
Hey, I think you're onto something,
right.
Andres.
Just like you were right about that coward Will Ospreay. Ospreay, you've been running from the grind forever. When things in New Japan got hard, you left. When things with the United Empire got hard, you left. And the single moment you had any sort of internal conflict about being with the Death Riders, you tried to leave, but homie, that is not how it works. It's a hard way in, harder way out. Young boy Billy. See you soon, my boy.
Getting a little sick of all this talk lately about the way we do things, the way they do things, the way I do things, the way you do things. All the morality plates are out. Look, we meet people where they are. We play by the rules that are necessary. We don't give a damn what you think about it. That's what I love about the Continental Championship. This is what this sport is supposed to be about. This is what I love. Going to the ring and laying it all on the line. It's just you. What you got in here, what you got in here. And the backstage at AEW is buzz with this mystery tournament, the Continental Cup. I'm walking in as champion into the unknown against who God knows how many challengers want to take what I have. The best wrestlers in the world. Bring it on. We run into the fire. I ain't afraid of nothing. This is where my Continental Championship run ends. In a hail of bullets and smoke and fire in the Continental Cup, then so be it.
All right, someone summarize this promo for me. Oh shit, they're putting Willa versus Daniel Garcia tomorrow. Nice. Okay, you know what, guys? I am now expecting Motor City Machine Guns on that show tomorrow. Yep, I think that's where it'll be.
Well, fans coming out.
Okay, now we're finally getting Kenny. By the way, we do got TNA Pony here who says, guess I have to watch WWE's first super subscriber, Santi, from now on. The founder of Club WWE, apparently. Thank you, TNA Pony 27.
At all in London.
We also got Victoria here who says, Wheeler Yuta's hair grew fast, WTF. Oh, yeah, I was talking about that, I think, like last week or 2 weeks ago, and I was thinking to myself, yo, Wheeler Yuta, where did he get that head of hair? It was bald like years ago. Good for him. Maybe he knew his hair grew back fast. So that's why he had no problem going bald, because he's like, oh, yeah, my hair grows fast, so it'll be good. Thank you, Mctaro. All right, we're finally getting to Kenny at 7:18 Pacific Standard Time. Finally. Tokyo No, she says, Denise, will you be here tomorrow? I'm going to be in Minnesota tomorrow. I could probably do a test stream, but because I do need to do a test stream, but I'll figure it out once I get to Minnesota. I don't know. I have to figure it out when I get there, because I don't know what my Wi-Fi situation is going to be over there.
It's going to be a battle, man.
But I do need to find out, because I need to find out whether or not I'm going to be streaming SummerSlam, or if I'm going to be because if my Wi-Fi at the Airbnb isn't good, then I'm going to have to go to the show and get myself like a last minute ticket. So it really all depends on what happens Thursday when I get there.
The World Championship of All Elite Wrestling.
Yes, Big G, we'll keep you guys posted for sure. Keep an eye out on the YouTube or Twitter. That's usually where I update people. Yes! I'm actually kind of glad we didn't get like a super long Kenny Omega promo. I'm good with that. Let's go, Billy, go! This is your fucking time. About to be our champ, baby. Thank you, Brian McGee.
This past Sunday in Montreal. Well, yeah, we went up to
Yo, Budman says, are you doing After Dark tomorrow? Oh, I can't remember if I asked for the day off tomorrow or not. Like, legit, I can't fucking remember. Because I knew I was traveling tomorrow, but I don't remember if I asked for the night off or not. I truly don't remember.
No, this is great. This is great.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Get to business.
Here's why, pal.
Oh, he pelled
what
him.
I'm about to say, unfortunately, doesn't need to be heard by any of you people.
What? Oh, he is a heel, baby. He's a heel.
This is something personal.
It feels like it, at
And
least.
something that I wanted to say just to you, Will.
I secretly love you, Will. Kiss, kiss.
But since you came all the way out here, I figure we might as well make it a little fun. We used to do this thing in kindergarten called show and tell.
Kindergarten?
And right now we're playing a little bit of it ourselves, aren't we, Will?
You see, at Redemption, I showed you how I felt. I showed you by giving you a one-winged angel in the middle of the ring how I felt. And it didn't matter if the fans in that moment misunderstood, because I thought that you would get it. But now that I'm looking at this angry, bewildered look on your face, I'm wondering if maybe we move on now to the tell part.
I like Will Ospreay's angry face.
Will, I care about you. You mean the world to me, and I want the world for you. Do you remember, Will, when we made that promise together?
What
the one
promise?
To try our best.
Oh,
the
yeah.
one to become champions.
Yeah.
How could you forget, right? Well, Will, 10 times out of 10, 100% of the time, I always put our friendship before the belt. Every single time.
Oh, that's a long pause.
I put our friendship before the belt 100% of the time. And don't you get why, Will?
Why, Kenny? Why?
I mean, that's the whole reason. Let's face it, everyone. That's the whole reason why I let you enter the Owen Hart Cup on your own, Will. It brought me joy to see you have success. Don't you get that part at least? But then how did you repay me, Will? How did you repay me for the solid that I gave to you? With your voice laced in disappointment, you had told me, Kenny, it really sucks that you gave up on yourself.
Yeah, that was pretty messed up that he said that to Kenny.
You have no idea how deep those cut to me, Will. But let me ask you now, Will. Do I look like I gave up? Does this
not no more?
Take a good look, Will.
Not with that shiny ass belt.
Look like I gave up.
Rube says he forgot what he was saying. That's the thing about Kenny. He'll start saying 3 different things and never finish not one of them. He started 3 different things in this promo and never gave us like a reason. Well, he finally did right now. He didn't like what Will had to say.
You weren't one now to talk down to me. You weren't one then. You never will be, Will. And even though I gave you plenty of warnings in your naivety about the Death Riders and Jon Moxley, especially about Jon Moxley, you always pretended like you knew better, like you just had to learn the hard lesson yourself. Well, what's your excuse now that it blew up in your face, Will, huh? What's your excuse now?
Okay, now Will is going to say some shit. Let's go. I like Will as a promo, so let's see.
What's my excuse?
Yeah.
I came back too early for my neck surgery because all I was thinking about was revenge. And when I finally got there, when I finally thought I had my revenge, I let it slip through my fingers. And when I lost that match, man, I lost every bit of confidence that went alongside with it. See, I feel like I've shortchanged you guys. And I'm sorry for that, because I know you wanted me to walk through that curtain and be the Billy Goat and be the aerial assassin, but my body crapped out on me and I couldn't deliver it to him.
But he was like superhuman in some of his matches, though.
In that moment, I had no friends I could turn to. No Kyle, no Davis, no Callum. I couldn't even turn to my own hero.
Oh, come on. I was always there. You know it.
He was, though. Kenny was really nice to him.
Who was there? Who saved me? The guy that took away my old life. The guy that I had so much hatred for. He gave me new life. He gave me an opportunity.
Damn, he's out here talking like he's a god.
You see, at that moment, I saw that, And I didn't look at the guy that broke my neck. I look at him as a 4-time world champion that could have took me to where I've always wanted to be.
Kenny's face.
Honestly, I liked being a Death Rider.
Oh, Will! Fucking stab me in the heart, why don't you? Thank you,
I
Will.
like the camaraderie. I love the training. Mate, it made me feel like the old version of me when I used to go up and down the town in Japan. And I was going to town to town to town. And I knew I had boys watching my back. I had killers watching my back. And as I got more to know them, I understood why they're so protective over this place. But that is where it ends. I do not share the same philosophy that the Death Riders have, and I don't
even think I know what their philosophy is.
That I can become a world champion. I know how I can become a world champion, and that's by being the best.
Yeah, no shit. Will, you always had it in you.
And
what are we doing?
When I saw you there, face down in the ring, chair wrapped around your neck, the same thing that they did to me. I couldn't stand by and see someone that I love go through the same thing that I went through.
Oh, is that what it is? Hey, Will? Is that what it is? Let me take you back to that night because I sure as hell haven't forgotten. There I am, after a grueling match, defending this belt, the one that you care so much about. Defending this belt so I can make your dream come true and deliver this to you at Wembley Stadium. There I was, sitting in that ring, getting beat up on, stomped on for minutes, and the minutes felt like hours. And finally, I felt that chair. Yeah, I felt that chair just the way that you did. I felt it slip down my neck.
Look
I didn't have the energy to fight back. I didn't even have the energy to take the chair off my gosh darn self, Will. So all I could do was close my eyes and accept my fate. And then that's when I heard it. That's when I heard the people and I heard the cheers. And I could feel the energy. And somehow I knew, Will, somehow I knew that you were there and that you'd come to save me.
Huh?
And then when the minutes passed by and it felt like an eternity, I took the chair off myself. I didn't have the energy or the air to cry out your name, but I took that chair off and I stood up. And when I turned around, that scene painted the whole picture for me and allowed me to understand more about you than I've ever had to know. There you were, holding my belt with a ripped plastic bag at your feet. And the reason why it had taken so long for you to help me was because you thought about doing it yourself, Will. And what made it even worse, what makes this even worse, Will, was that look you had in your face like you were expecting thank you. I thank you for what? I thank you for you saving me from a trap that you set for me yourself.
I didn't set the trap. I had no idea they were doing.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Kenny Omega is hurt by Will. The way he slaps him right now.
I thought you were my friend.
He's like, you can't lie to me in my face like that, bro. Yo, this is a lover spat now.
I was your friend.
Oh, all right. This part's
yeah.
good. This part's good.
Yeah.
I like this part.
Yeah, you were my friend, huh? So what am I to you now, Will, huh? What am I to you now? Am I just a challenger? Is this all that our friendship was? This is all it ever equated to, huh? I'm just a challenger. Just a guy that gives you your belt at your hometown, huh? Hey, look at me when I'm talking to you, Will. You want to be so tough and tough to everyone now? Not in front of a live TV camera? Huh, Will?
Damn, Kenny!
That's the thing.
Holy
Every
shit!
time you get put in the pressure burner, you crumble. And that's the whole reason why you're not holding this, and I am. And that's always why you'll always be a step behind. And why
Slap him one more time, Kenny. Slap him one more time.
Than you. And in case I haven't gotten my point across to you, there's one.
4 times. It took him 4 times until Will finally fired back. Will, don't hold back, Will. Don't hold back. Don't hold back.
How much I love you and respect you. You put your hands on me, I will kick the shit out of you, bruv. Since day one of me walking on these initials, AEW, I have filled in for where you wasn't here. I came here each and every week from the UK all the way to the United States, every week to remind them all this is where the best wrestle. And I have earned my spot to challenge for that championship. I have given my neck to challenge for that championship. And standing before me is the biggest mountain to climb, a mountain I've wanted to climb for 10 years. And that's one big mountain to push that ball up. But winners want the ball. The ace wants the ball. And I won the ball.
Ooh, okay.
You see, my 90 minutes are done. Extra time is gone, and we're into penalties. And if you
literally, by the way,
England and penalties, we're not that good at them. Here's the difference, Kenny. It's my turn to kick the ball.
He always finds a way to make shit funny.
I have an entire country depending on me to bring it home, and they're asking me the same question. Can he pull the trigger? You're damn right I can pull the trigger.
Oh, that's hot.
But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it like you. I'm not gonna do it from behind. I'm not gonna do it like Moxley does it and injure you before that day. No, I want you at your best. No excuses. The best versus the best. Because let me tell you, Kenny.
Damn, fucking Will's fired up, man. Oh, I love it.
I'm gonna pull the trigger. And I'm gonna do it when it matters the most. I'm gonna do it when the title was on the line. And when I pull that trigger, you're gonna see it coming.
Ooh! Wowzers! All right. We are way over the 30-minute mark, by the way. We're like at 7:33 now. But holy smokes, man. I feel like in the beginning, I was thinking to myself, okay, this is getting a little wordy. This is getting a little long. It's getting very descriptive. But I genuinely feel like they landed the plane, and it was an amazing landing. I loved the promo, specifically at the part right before Kenny started slapping Will. Once Kenny started slapping Will because he felt that Will was lying to him, that's the part where I feel like I really started to like buy into what they were selling me here. That's the part that I feel changed the entire promo. I loved him sort of waking up something in Will Ospreay. And I feel like, even though I've said this before, like Will Ospreay is always like really funny. They cut us off right before the Ospreay. BTW, we are at 7:34 now, which is right when the show ended. So I went and did like a 34-minute overrun with that. But here's the thing that I was thinking about right now. Hold on one second, guys. Oh, yeah, okay. One of the things that I was thinking about, though, during this was legitimately that I feel like we saw a real different side of Will Ospreay right now. Will Ospreay getting the way that he did during that promo, That's a different side to Will Ospreay that we haven't seen. And that right there was money, man. I in the beginning, I was a little worried there. I was like, yo, this is getting really long, really descriptive. I'm a little tired, but they really, really hit it out of the park at the end, man. I feel like when you have people like Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay, you gotta sell it, and they definitely did here tonight. So I'm feeling really good about that closing segment, by the way. Yeah, we got people saying I'm sold. Same exact feeling here. BTW, we got Grapple Geekery, who I think got it nailed. Hit the nail on the head. There you go. It says telenovela time with TK. Dude, that's what that felt like. How many times haven't we seen the angry spouse that's like, I mean, by the way, you should not be doing this, but in telenovelas, you see the angry spouse who like slaps the person, like, how dare you cheat on me? You lied to me. You know, it was that kind of vibe that we were getting during this. Like, two friends, two people that respected each other, two peers that it's completely come undone now. And I think this is definitely the best we've seen from Kenny in a really long time. We've missed, I would say, this version of Kenny. And then for Will, well, we just want, like, Will's been amazing, right? We know that. But it's this layer of storytelling that I think we were kind of waiting for Will Ospreay. We got Infamous Radio Loco here who says, happy hump day, Miss Salcedo. Late chat, but hope you have a safe trip. And looking forward to the content as always. Will and Kenny is a love soap opera kiss. Exactly. We're all getting those vibes right there. Thank you so much, Frank. And yes, I still got a pack from Minneapolis and all of that. We got Dr. Summer Vibes here who says, this is the main event I'm looking forward to next month. I can't wait to All in London to move over SummerSlam. Yeah, I'm looking forward to both shows. I'm really excited about Kenny and Will, though. This one, I was already excited because I knew the match was going to be good, but now they hooked me in a different way, which is with the actual story. We got Grapple Geekery here. Says Dynamite better than Redemption. I agree. Well, I mean, I didn't even watch the full Redemption or anything, so I can't even fully say, but I trust your opinion. We got Jay and Gwyn here who says, this is the first time in an extremely long time I felt a rush from a wrestling promo. Omega Ospreay 3 is going to be absolute magic. They fucking needed this, guys. I'm wondering how many more. Honestly, I genuinely think that they're going to sell more tickets after that promo. If you're not selling more tickets after that promo, I do not know what to say. I genuinely think, like, if I had the means to be in London, if I was near London or in London, and I saw this promo here tonight and I was on the fence of buying All In tickets, I would 100% buy All In tickets after that. Thank you so much, Jay. Alrighty, guys. Let's go. I'm gonna probably stick around actually for a little bit. I wasn't gonna do a post show today, but I just feel like today's show was just so good that I genuinely want to talk a little bit more about what went down here, legitimately. So I'm gonna do like a unofficial post show because we don't got Reg here today, and but I do want to talk a little bit more about what we saw. So I'm just going to kind of go with a lot of what the chat is saying here. We got Frank here who says, biggest hope for SummerSlam, just in case, no live stream. Yeah, I'm really hoping that I get to do my live stream from Minneapolis. Let's see how that all works out. But I do want to give some quick thoughts, though, on the rest of the show. I know we got people asking about the Motor City Machine Guns. I'm starting to think that it is happening tomorrow because everybody was expecting it today. It didn't happen today. And considering that they're doing a live collision, they're probably going to want to do something special with that. But the other thing that I do want to talk about, though, is that I'm really glad that they kicked off the show with really setting the stage for what we saw later on in the night, which was the Will Ospreay stuff with Jon Moxley, and then Hangman Page kind of, wanting to befriend Will Ospreay in that moment, but Will Ospreay saying, nope, I don't trust you. That was the thing that I liked from the very beginning, was that now it was very clear from the start that Will Ospreay is no longer the same person that he was. Like, whatever happened to him in the Death Riders kind of woke up a different spirit in him, and I really, really love that. I love him giving back the freaking Death Riders patch, but he's got like duality of man here because he gave back the patch and everything, but he did call out the fact that he did enjoy being with the Death Riders. He enjoyed the camaraderie. He enjoyed people having his back. He enjoyed the workouts. And I kind of thought, even though that stabbed me in the heart, Will, I appreciate his honesty and kind of showing that even though he chose to get out of the group because he doesn't agree with their philosophy, he did enjoy some aspects of the group. And I felt like that adds layers, because how many times don't we all sort of, not everything's black and white, right? There's different colors there, and we all feel differently about different things. And I feel like giving that depth to Will Ospreay was really, really good. So I was a big fan of that. Match-wise, Andrade, Jack Perry, Nick Wayne, I was very thrilled for what this is looking like. If this is the start to Andrade's reign as national champion, I am really stoked for what is to come afterwards. So very thrilled about that. Hey, thank you guys so much for the raid on Twitch. That's very nice of you. Thank you guys so much for coming through and supporting here and hanging out with us. We're doing a quick little synopsis, or not synopsis. Synopsis is a preview. So we're doing a quick little rundown of what we saw here today. And the other thing I want to get into too is just like match wise, man, they really went for it. Also with the freaking the 3-on-3 with Kyle, with Brian Cage, Jake Doyle, and Speedball Mike Bailey and Bro Dito. Those two matches back to back absolutely really felt like, okay, they're starting to make up for Redemption, because Redemption was given. A lot of people did not like Redemption. And I was seeing people say like, oh, it's the weakest pay-per-view that they've ever done. And usually it's like the reverse of that, right? Usually we're talking about how great the pay-per-views are and how the follow-up on Dynamite is usually not the strongest. Like usually AEW doesn't follow up in the very best way coming off of the pay-per-views, and this time it was completely reversed, and it actually really was a great Dynamite today, like legit. Christian Cage, Adam Copeland sitting down doing that promo with the Young Bucks. I really appreciate and respect Christian Cage and Adam Copeland and love the things that they had to say about the things that they've done in the past. I thought they were absolutely cuckoo thinking that they were on the same level as the Young Bucks right now in this day and age, but I appreciate the confidence that they had though. And I like that the Young Bucks went out there and talked about the shit that they have done. And earlier, people were talking about, we were choosing about whether or not we're bigger Cage and Cope fans or Young Bucks fans. I'm definitely a bigger Young Bucks fan. I've been seeing the Young Bucks now since their indie days, very, very early on. And now I cannot even count on two hands. I don't have enough fingers to count how many times the Young Bucks have blown me away in their matches. I hope that when the day comes that the Young Bucks retire, I really hope that they get the same level, if not even more respect from the wrestling world, the way that we see, people like the Hardys and Edge and Christian and the Dudleys, and everyone's so respectful of them and respectful of their legacies and what they have accomplished in pro wrestling, whatever. I want that to happen for the Young Bucks when their day comes, when they're out of the ring, when they're done with everything. Because if they're a team that never goes to WWE, I wonder if they're going to get that same appreciation from the fans, and I genuinely hope that they do. So there's that as well. And then Maya World versus Persephone, a really good match. I actually thought that they had, like, technically speaking, that was a really good match that flowed super nicely. Like, legit, no stutters, no glitches, none of that in that matchup. That match was smooth. And I really, really love what they did there. And Maya World has grown into becoming champion, and she has gained so much confidence. You're seeing it so much. And by the way, we got DLW here on Twitch who says, best crowd for a Dynamite in a long time. And yes, I'm with you, DLW. I genuinely think that the crowd today, like, they deserve themselves more shows. They deserve themselves a pay-per-view. That was the best United States crowd that I've seen in wrestling, like, for the whole year this year. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting another crowd. My apologies if I am. But off the top of my head, just right now, I really can't think of another crowd that's delivered as much within the United States. Obviously, we're not talking about the international crowds because they always go like ham. And I know next week when AEW is in Mexico, I'm pretty sure that they are going to go ham as well. So that was really great stuff there. Also, one of my favorite segments was Willow Nightingale and Mercedes Moné. And I've always been a fan of the work that they've done when Mercedes initially came into AEW and her feud that she had with Willow Nightingale. Great shit, right? And I remember I would always go back to that and I would always reference that whenever I talked about Mercedes or Willow, because genuinely I thought that was some of the best work that we had seen during that period from both of those girls. And now both of those girls have gone through so much. Like Mercedes, she was already a great wrestler. We know that, but I genuinely think that this year she has completely leveled up to a whole other layer of, I didn't even know she could get to that point. Like I thought she had already like peaked. No, that girl has not peaked yet, guys. If anything, I feel like a much bigger Mercedes fan in the last year than I even was when she first came into AEW. And I'm being real with you. I feel like I've become a bigger fan of hers, of her work based off the you cannot deny the work rate that she has had on AEW. Now, the other thing too is Willow Nightingale. Okay, so Willow, AEW World Champion, gave such a fantastic promo tonight. Really inspirational when she was talking about being the weird girl that's energetic and happy and people not usually wanting to go for that. And she talks about, her size and things like that, and that not being what people genuinely are going to, especially in pro wrestling. There's usually a type of look that people are always trying to obtain. And the fact that she has gone out there and she has won people over and has a great list of matches too. And now she's finally AEW World Champion. Like that is so big for Willow. And you can tell that it genuinely meant something to her because she's out there, she's crying, she's trembling. And the shout out that she gave to her mom was great. But what I loved about the last time that we saw Mercedes and Willow together and where we saw Mercedes and Willow here today was that it was the exact same reactions from the crowd, where you really do got a strong heel in Mercedes Moné and a strong babyface in Willow Nightingale. And the crowd reactions, they're showing it. They really want to root for Willow. They say like, that's my person right there. And you can feel it from the crowd. And then with Mercedes, they're like, we don't want to root. We hate you so much. And we love to hate you, Mercedes. And you could feel it in this crowd. And it just came off so good. Even the attack afterwards with Megan and Lena coming in and attacking her and ruining her moment and laying her out on her streamers. That was brutal. That was heartbreaking. I know the Brawling Birds came out afterwards and had her back, but by then it was basically too late. But this segment was fantastic, genuinely fantastic. And I'm really excited to see what they do. It's funny because I'm going into All In completely expecting for Mercedes to win this match. Like genuinely, like I'm expecting Mercedes Moné to have her moment. But I'm wondering if the way that the crowd is reacting to Willow, I'm wondering if that changes AEW's plans. Like if AEW's plans are to have Mercedes win the championship, I'm wondering if they decide to switch that up and stick with Willow. There's a huge chance that can happen, but who knows? Who knows? John Moxley versus Commander, fine match. Commander looked great too. That was fine. The 6-man that happened afterwards with the Gates of Agony, the Demand, and the Conglomeration. I thought that match was fine, but I felt like at that point, and it was a good match, don't get me wrong, but at that point we were already in an overrun, so I was kind of ready to move on with the next thing. But the last thing that we saw in the show, which we just talked about too, was Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay, and that's obviously what we kicked this show off with. I genuinely feel like AEW kicked it out of the park there with that promo. Different layers, as I mentioned earlier, and I'm so much more excited to see Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay. Knew the match was going to be great, but now they invested me with the storyline. So guys, I hope you appreciate this quick little rundown of AEW here today. I had a great freaking time being here. I'm so excited for next week because next week we got AEW Grand Slam Mexico. We're going to go all out here on the watch along. So make sure you guys come through. It's going to be a good time. I'm very excited for that show. Last year, By the way, last year, AEW Grand Slam Mexico, that was our most watched AEW Dynamite watch along ever. So it would be really fucking sick if that happened again. So I invite you guys all to come join Reg and I next week. We also got Rubes. Thank you so much for the jewels, by the way. The mic drop is exactly how we ended with Dynamite. Thank you so much, Rubes. Alrighty, everyone. So I'm off to Minneapolis, Minnesota. I will be covering SummerSlam. Keep an eye out for all of the content that I will be posting on social media and on YouTube. Also, if you are an AEW fan, clearly you are if you're here right now, go check out the interview that I did with Kyle Fletcher. Go give it some love. It looks really good. Trust me, go check it out and really, really do. So don't forget to subscribe and to the channel and to all of that. We're almost at 255,000 subscribers. I think we could get there after SummerSlam. I think SummerSlam will get us to that 255,000 mark. Alrighty, everyone. Bye and take care. Thank you so much.